y'all are the smallest band that I will see live. And he'll just like boom, boom,
Nice.
bass.
You're like just like a young Dave Mustaine. I'm like, can y'all like leave me alone? You look just like young Gravy.
You
What
do.
the hell, dude?
What were y'all doing for 6 years?
Finding members.
What's the ballpark of how much y'all spent on Conscious, the music video?
I can play to you guys. You guys play inside of it, like not inside of us. That sounds weird. Man, you're more organized than me already. You got color coordination. You got pre-written down questions. I'm like, I just wing it anytime I go on to do anything.
I mean, I was gonna go with the black and white, but I figured I'd just spend like the extra $1.50 at Office Depot. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Yeah. I guess we'll start right here. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, Jake, what's your real name?
It's Jacob. My name's Jacob Enriquez.
Jacob.
JACOB.
That's cool, man. And you said no one really knows. People are about to find that out right now.
Yeah, well, people know that. Of course, that's my legal name. Jake is pretty synonymous with Jacob, but it's weird. Like I said, it's weird because nobody calls me Jake Enriquez in my personal life. So whenever people do, it's like, oh, people still know me and recognize me as Jake, but now my last name's getting thrown into the mix too.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know. I think that's just really funny to me.
Yeah, man. What do you prefer? You prefer Jake, obviously, right?
Yeah.
It's shorter.
Yeah. Usually, if you're not family, I just introduce myself as Jake.
Yeah. I don't. For me, like Nick's not my real name. It's Nicholas with a CH. But I mean, I put my full name on there too, or my last name, and I don't know. It just stuck ever since like high school or whatever. It's just been one of those things.
Just rolls off the tongue better.
Well, some other I didn't even come up with this. Some other people just did it for me, and so I'm just I'm embracing that. But yeah, man, welcome here. You saw the one probably with your drummer.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and how's he doing?
He's doing really well.
Alex Foster.
Yeah, Alex. He's got a job now. He's actually working on a Spencer's, which I thought was really funny.
That is very funny. I would not expect that from him.
Yeah, he's freshly 18. He's already like, I'm going straight to Spencer's.
Yeah.
And he tells us all he's got to go to the back of the store all the time and stock it. And he's always telling us like, oh, I had to put this, explicit thing away and then this explicit thing away. And I'm like, you're a child, dude. Why did they hire you?
Does he like it?
Yeah, he's just I guess he's gotten it to just get some extra money under his belt so he can buy, more either his music stuff, take care of more of his personal life.
That's good, man.
Especially because, he's still doing his old 3 bands, which is insane to me. I can't really say anything because I'm also in 3 bands technically.
Let's go. Yeah, man. While we're on the topic, let's talk about Alex for 2 minutes real quick. So you're over 21, you know, you can drink and stuff. Alex is a baby. He's at least when y'all picked him up.
Yeah, when we picked him up, I think he just turned 17.
Yeah.
Because we picked him up, earlier this year.
And why?
He offered. He offered. I have a weird saying, and people may give me like a weird look for this, but in the music industry, I like to say, get them while they're young.
Hey, yeah.
I mean, because I remember whenever I was his age, I was also in 3 bands. I was in Broken Time.
You're in your prime.
A cover band, and a death metal band. And yeah, I was at like 3 different practices in one day sometimes. And that was...
You had you were just a young buck, man. You were just,
yeah.
And I mean, you still are, but yeah, no, that's actually really smart. I've never heard someone like think about it that way. I thought y'all were just like, well, I guess he's here. Like he wants to hang out.
That too, but it's like the younger they are, especially if they're fresh out of high school and they have this dream of like wanting to play live, of wanting to, get their name out there and be a rock star, they're going to be the ones that are passionate about it.
Yeah.
They're going to be the ones that are like, whatever you need me to do, like I'll do this. But I don't like taking advantage of that. So I try to treat them as equally as I would say Elias is 23, 24.
Yeah.
Make sure they get paid, make sure they get their recognition because they're working just as hard as we are. Just because they're younger doesn't mean that they don't deserve any sort of recognition.
Yeah, for sure. So we're on Broken Time right now. So it's you, Elias, and then who else is in the band? I think you got the guitarist with the hair maybe still, or no?
Yeah, so it's me. I'm the vocalist. Elias, the guy with the really long, I call it mermaid hair.
Yeah.
He's our one and only guitarist. He's the second oldest. No, he's the oldest member of the band, but he's the second oldest like tenured member of the band. He's only been in the band for like going on 2 years now. It's been, I think his first show would have been in March? Question mark?
Dang. Okay.
And then Alex on drums, of
Alex,
course.
yeah,
Jackson Marshall's our bassist. He
That's right.
came in, picked up bass, and saved our asses this year.
Think
'Cause
so?
because we lost our bassist early this year, and he was. I originally wanted to bring him as a guitar player, but just one thing led to another. It was like, well, we need a bassist. He knows a lot of our songs because he was in Broken Time once before, but just at the time, Broken Time wasn't doing anything. We didn't get out much, so he knew a lot of the songs. He just had to kind of refresh it.
Okay. Dang, that's crazy, man. What's it like? What's your world like, man? Because you live in remind me again, what city you live in?
I'm in Belton right now.
Belton,
I'm
Texas?
originally from Temple.
Temple, Texas. And are they far from each other?
No, they're like right next to each other.
Okay.
Like there's Temple, and then there's Temple, and then there's Belton, and then there's Austin, San Marcos, San Antonio.
Okay. Wow. Well, so how far was your drive here today, man?
I had to drive like 3.5 hours today
With traffic?
with traffic. That's with coming out of Belton traffic, Austin traffic. So like, sitting in North Austin for a second, then going down towards downtown. So I'm just sitting in bumper to bumper, and then you get San Marcos, and then it's like, okay, we get 20 minutes of just pure open road, and then you're sitting in standstill traffic, waiting 25 minutes to drive 3 miles.
Yeah, man. You drive a nice little car. You drive a white Camry. I drive the baby version of that one. I drive a Rolls. I drive a Rolls.
Rolls?
Yeah, a white Rolls, like a Corolla.
Oh, like a Corolla?
Yeah.
I used to have a Corolla, and it's funny. There's a little saying in this band. We say watch out for Mustangs anytime we leave or leave from practice, because we were coming back from me and my old bass at the time. We were coming back from a practice, and I drove a 2009 Corolla because I had just sold my truck. I was so happy that I had this little beater car, and then 2 blocks away from my drummer's house, this Mustang comes up and rams into us at like 80 miles an hour. I was lucky I was turning right. Otherwise, dang, that would have
Jeez,
turned
bro.
out way differently.
That's wild. Were you okay?
Yeah, we got out really lucky. If I wasn't turning right, it could have turned out a lot worse. And what's funny is we had a show 3 days after that.
Wow, dude.
Our first show with our drummer at the time. His name's also Alex.
Oh, your drummer for...
Our drummer, he was the old drummer in Broken Time.
Oh, that guy.
Right before Alex Foster.
Got it.
His name's also Alex, but we have to call him Ziggy to try to avoid confusion.
That's ridiculous, man. I used to have a Mustang. It wasn't me, though, I swear. I don't have any business. I don't have any business.
I guess I would have known it was you,
Yeah.
because your car would have been totaled. I would have got out and talked to you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I would have been the guy with the microphones or something. But yeah, damn, bro. You got 3 songs officially.
yeah, 3 songs out.
Let's go. That's all you need.
Really, that is all we need, because
all you need.
we made it to Jersey with 3
Yeah,
songs.
let's go.
So that's cool. There's more songs on the way, but
Yeah,
there's
I'm just joking, man. We're gonna talk a lot about that.
Oh yeah.
You got Burn, Ignore, and Conscious. Conscious. I think I told you when we were chatting. It's my favorite song.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not kidding you, man. Like it's my top 5
Really?
in my life right now.
Really?
I am dead serious, bro.
A lot of people have been telling us that they actually do really like that song. It's so funny because I hate that song.
You hate that song?
I am it's a great song. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. I think we knocked it out the park. I think Alex's drumming on it is astonishing. I think as a song, I was able to really hone in what I was trying to do, which I was just trying to write like a metalcore banger.
Yeah.
And just something that you could hear on,
so
Octane Core or some more mainstream, but still have a little bit more of a heavy edge to it. And like I said, I was able to really achieve what I set out to do, but I had to rewrite that song so many times to be happy with it that I just kind of I'm just done with it.
Yeah.
Whenever we sing it, I sing it because the crowd likes it. And I mean, like I said, I think it's a great song. It's just I have other favorites now.
So you're not happy with that one?
Oh no, I'm extremely happy with
Oh,
it.
you're happy with it because the song's
it's
about
just-
not being happy with themselves. So maybe I don't know, in general, right? And what's
Yeah.
it about? Do I have it right?
You're close, so I don't know if I can say what it's about. I'm gonna have to censor myself. It's
Whoa.
about a failed unaliving attempt. If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it's funny. I wrote that when I was the original concept when I was 17.
Okay.
It's not based off of an actual experience that I've had, but I've been in that headplace before. I've been in that headspace, and I write a lot of more really heavier topics in my music. It's just what I like to try not to shy away from, because that's just where I'm at, and that's how I express myself in my music. But I've managed to achieve a really pissed off sound And it's funny because
Awesome.
I'm gonna bring it back up. But before I actually we went in to record that song, I was in another wreck. I was on a motorcycle this time. So that whole guitar, bass, vocals, I had to record those while my arm was casted up.
Wow.
It was thankfully it was just road rash, but it was
So
that was
you were
painful.
on the motorcycle?
Yeah, I was on the motorcycle and an 18-wheeler pulled out in front of me and I didn't have time to stop. And
Dude, that's like the worst scenario like on a street because
Yeah.
like it's like the polar opposites of every moving vehicle on the street right now. The smallest of the
dude.
smallest and the biggest of the biggest. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, dude, because I didn't have time to stop. So when I tried to stop, my brake locked up, my bike fell over, and I slid underneath the trailer, and I got dragged for a little bit. I was lucky to not hit the wheels or to really have anything go wrong. So I can count that as like one of the luckiest days of my life.
I would say, bro, that's crazy, man. What do you still ride that thing, that motorcycle, or
Unfortunately, not. I got totaled. That was my favorite bike too.
but do you have like a replacement?
I did. I got a replacement like less than a month later.
Of course you do.
I went from a 2009 Triumph Thruxton, which I miss that bike. That bike was a dream for me. But I went from that. I upgraded to more of a sports bike, Yamaha FZ6R.
Oh, you can't mess around with those, man.
Yeah, but somebody converted it to a naked. He took all the fairings off of it, so it's a lot lighter.
Yeah.
I've jumped off of that thing and dropped the bike before, but that thing's a little tank.
Like you jumped off of it, like you were just like trying to impress like a homie, like a someone, or like what were you
I
doing?
guess so. I was just chilling, and I usually like jump off of my passenger pegs.
Oh,
like I would
okay.
used to do that on like my first bike, the Triumph that I had, and those were. But the difference is those bikes were heavy as.
Yeah.
Wait, can I cuss on here?
People
Be cool?
have. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Those bikes were heavy as.
Yeah.
So, so I could jump off like the passenger pegs and they would be fine. But with this bike, because it's so light, I would jump off there and it would just. I watched it in slow motion. I was like, oh, there goes my $4,000 bike. Okay.
Bro, that's wild, man. Yeah. I wasn't expecting that story or this early on, man.
Yeah, I know.
Do you still pull stuff like that? Like, I don't even know. Like, you're like 100% intact. So it's
Somehow.
kind of hard to like imagine, you know what I'm saying?
I kind of pulled like some of the heavier stories out like early.
That's fair. Hey, man, do you, man? This is your show. I'm just here. You know what
I mean,
I'm saying?
it's technically your show. I'm just here, but
I mean, it depends who you ask, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. But before we move on, are Hondas a good bike? I always wanted to get like
Oh, yeah.
like a Honda. I
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
Well, first I need to get a license. I think that's important. You have your license?
I do.
That's good.
And having your license is going to save you a lot if you plan on like trying to do it all legally. just having your license, that's better than like a good quarter of the people who are on the streets right now.
Oh,
Some of
really?
them don't have licenses, insurance, registrations. Some of them have stolen bikes, and they don't even know.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's some bikes that gets like resold on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh,
that
yeah, I
people
can
just
see
don't
that.
know that they're stolen.
Okay, you gotta buy a clean title, is what they say. Yeah, that's cool, man. So you bought yours new, maybe?
No, I bought mine used. Like all three of my bikes have been used, and the first bike I had was actually a Honda. It was a 2007 Honda Shadow, and that was a great first bike. It was a cruiser. It looked like a Harley Davidson, but no matter what, Hondas are a really good bike for first bike, second bike, whatever bike that you have. Because I've ridden a few brands of bikes at this point. Those, even though some of them have issues, they're really easy to work on. They're really easy to fix, and they're a smooth ride, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, even their cars are pretty nice too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Let's talk about Conscious, bro. I love that one part where you kind of squeal. You know what I'm
pig
talking
squeal,
about.
yeah.
That's a pig squeal, right? Dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, dude. I don't remember what inspired me to start doing
Can you
that.
do it one more time? Yeah, that's cool.
Well, that's not what I'm doing in the song because I'm doing a kind of a different technique. But
Really?
I don't remember what inspired me to do that. I think it was just because I already had that little mini breakdown I'd already written. But I was like, what do I do here?
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I learned how to do like the Will Ramos snarl like he does in Into the Hellfire. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I was like, what if I just did that? Did it on my own song?
Do you learn from him? Or who do you learn from? Or how did you start?
Vocally, I learned from, I pick up a lot of things from different people. So the guy who kind of taught me how to scream, his name's Justin Bonnets. He's the vocalist in the band Tala, if you've ever heard of them.
Nuh-uh.
They're really sick, like new core. I would highly recommend you check them out.
I'll check. I can't play it because I might get copyrighted, but I'll check it
Not
out.
right now, but
I'll put a picture of him or something.
oh yeah. But he had a video like back in 2016, 2017, was called like 10 different screaming techniques. even though that video is kind of like outdated now, was my starting point. And that's how I learned how to do like my false chord growls, like my
Nice.
From there, I started trying to learn how to fry scream, and that took a long time.
The fry's like kind of like that light version, right?
More like the higher. You'll hear a lot of people do like high screams in it, like more like yelly style vocals, like "I did my time, let anyone out." Not that light, because whenever you hear me do my full one, it's loud as hell. But not everybody's the same loudness. But that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But no, I started learning how to do vocals like 7 years ago.
Oh, I think I'm 8 years old.
No, not 8 years old.
I was like, bro.
I wasn't into music at 8 years old.
Someone should have picked you up young, because you were saying Alex Foster.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, everybody missed out on getting me young. I would just like to point that out. You all missed out. I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's and so yeah, 8 years ago. Can you sing? Yeah, you can, yeah, of course,
Yeah, I can sing.
I've heard you sing. I don't know why I asked that.
I
That was a dumb question. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to become. So the thing is, I wasn't supposed to be the singer of this band of Broken Time. I was originally just the guitarist. Like this band was started whenever we were in middle school. Like me, my buddy Jonathan, and my brother Josh, they came up to me and was like, "Hey, we want to start a band, and we know you've been learning how to play guitar. Would you want to start, playing guitar with us?" I was like, "Sure." And eventually, one thing led to another. We played our first show, and my singer came up to me and was like, "You know what? You kind of had a takeover for me at that show. Do you just want to be the singer, and I'll learn how to do something else?" And at the time, that's when I started to get like bitten by the vocal bug.
Okay.
And that's where my interest in singing and doing vocals and harsh vocals started to take over, and I started getting really hyper fixated on it. So I was just kind of been doing that for the last, 8-7 years.
Yeah, I like that song. I like Conscious. I just like everything about. I like everything. I don't know what it is, bro. I can't name a bad thing about that song. I like who wrote the guitar on that song?
I did.
No.
Yeah, everything except basically everything on that song I wrote. I do want to give credit to my boy Alex Ziggy for spicing up the drum parts. Thank you, Alex. He's such a great drummer.
Yeah.
Like I had the basic idea, like I would MIDI it out, like click and drag it, in Reaper and do all the MIDI drums, and he would just take that and add his own flavor on it, and he's such just a tasteful drummer, which it sucks because I'm a lot of the drumming that's on the album, or all the drumming that's on our upcoming album, our current drummer didn't do, but I want to give our current drummer so much more respect and credit to it, but he just wasn't in the band at the time.
Right. So. Yeah. I was watching. Y'all were playing a couple shows in Austin at Come and Take It Live. You've been there, right? A couple times, maybe. A few times.
A couple is putting it lightly.
To say the least, right? Yeah. Which I never been. I want to go visit sometime.
Dude, if you have time, shameless plug.
Yeah.
You should come up this Saturday. We got a show on the 6th.
I can't because it's my mom's birthday.
Oh, okay.
And I'm doing. I think. I got some errands to run in the morning, like really important stuff in the morning.
Yeah.
And in the evening, I already bought my tickets to a different concert.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would go. I would want to go very soon. This is very short notice though. I'm gonna go see Upon a Burning Body. Have you heard of them?
Oh yeah. I'm like super familiar with their catalog, but I know a part of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see them play here in town. But anyways, nice. So I saw y'all a video of multiple videos of y'all playing that Conscious and the other songs live, and Alex is doing a bunch of fill-ins that are not in the original song. Yeah. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, like during that where I'm doing those like pig snarls and the pig squeals, he loves to just go straight animal on the drums.
Yeah.
Which in the recording, it's very just straight up the drums are following the breakdown and just leading the charge. But what he does with that song is he takes it to another level. He'll add all these crazy fills, blast beats. And I really like having that dynamic live because it adds so much chaos to our live show energy that we already have. And that part just makes people just go insane.
It's a simple song. The riffs,
really
it's just like dun 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 dun, and the drums are pretty simple. And then that one part with the breakdown, dun dun dun. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Dude. Like, where it's
so simple,
it's
bro.
Just one tom hit.
It's just
and it's just like that's my favorite part of the breakdown because whenever I'm doing that live, I'll just throw my arm or like throw a punch or something to just really accentuate that one tom hit.
It's a simple song. You're not trying to reinvent the wheel.
No,
it's catchy. The lyrics.
I think I was very inspired by Memphis May Fire when I wrote that song.
I can see that.
And I was just throwing out every just classic trope that I could of the clean chorus, the some of the classic lines, clean pre-verse or pre-chorus, stuff like that. And yeah, it all kind of centered around a breakdown idea that didn't end up in the final song.
And then on that one song, ignore the. I mean, obviously you can't ignore the fill-in. That drum initial,
The beginning drum
Yeah,
fill.
yeah.
Dude, that
Yeah. And I got to see it live, like on video, and I always wondered, like, how is he doing that? I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
it's such an interesting fill. Like I get it now because I'm a drummer.
Okay.
You know, and playing with the 9 o'clock shots guys for
Yeah.
the last 8 months, give or take. I know I'm not wearing a watch. Don't point it out in the comments, please. But now I'm like, okay, he's doing like 4 on the snare, 2 kick, 4 on the tom, 2 kick, bop. And you know, that makes sense to me. But whenever I first wrote it, it took us a while to get it right.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it was like a little pause and there wasn't a pause. And it's like, okay, now we finally got it right in the studio, just on a one-off take.
So that was recorded like with real drums?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I think it was Conscious and Ignore and the whole album were recorded with real drums. I think we're going to be sample replacing like a little bit of like the kick drums, but that's about it. Just for like mixing purposes, try to keep that consistency.
Yeah, that's kind of rare nowadays. You know, people just usually, I mean, they just record, you know, they just use Sims or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
That's the easy route.
Yeah.
That is the easy route. And as much as I'm not opposed to doing that, and as much as I want to do that, like for our future stuff, we're probably going to have to do that and just do all our stuff on like a E-Kit or dragging, you know, click and drag. It was really important for me, like me personally, because I've been doing this band for 8 years.
Broken Time's been around for 8 years?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 2026 is going to be year 9, and then 2027 is our 10-year anniversary.
That's crazy. So you were in high school then?
I was in middle school when we
What the
started.
heck,
I was in
bro?
7th grade. I was in 8th grade when we started. And yeah, so that was...
And you were the
8
founder,
years.
I assume, or who was the founder of that?
I wasn't the founder. I was just the first member, but I'm the only guy that stuck around.
Got it.
So like my founder was like he's not my brother, but I call him my brother. My founder was like our first drummer. He had to move away to Alabama, and then my old bassist, he was the other founder, and he switched a few positions before eventually just deciding this isn't what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So
I get
it happens
for sure.
You know, we go different life paths. Stuff like that happens. We've had more than a few members come and go, but I'm very appreciative of everybody that's been a part of this journey, at least. Like, whether or not we have good blood, bad blood, good relations, bad relations, I'm always thankful, like, to everybody, because I wouldn't be in the position that I am now if it wasn't for, you know, everybody that's been a part of this journey with me.
Yeah, for sure. That's good, man. And you're gonna have a lot of that too in the future too. You already know that, but it's just how you keep going, man. And then your third song, "Burn," right? It's got that intro like on the guitar. It like slides up before the strumming.
Yeah.
On that single string. I don't know what you do. I don't know. Can you describe that part?
It's a lot of people overcomplicate that part. It's pretty much I'm just hitting one note and then I'm hitting an open string.
Okay.
So I'm hitting like 12 0 0 0 0 12 0 0 0 0 10 0 12 0 0 0 12 0 0 13 0 0 0.
Ooh.
A lot of people think I'm doing something a lot more complicated than I am, and I'm like I'm doing 3 notes, 4 notes.
That's
if you
neat,
include the
man.
open string.
Like people try to play it, or they try to like just guess.
Both. Like my guitarist Elias and I think it was our old guitarist. He would play the intro too, and they both kind of hold on to like that first note a little too long, and it's like there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like in my ears I know how I play the song, so I'm like it's not right, that's not right, that's not right.
So you wrote that song then? You wrote that song too?
Yeah, that was the first song we ever wrote. Wow. That was the first song that I ever like came into my mom's garage with. I was like, I wrote this riff, and I was like, dan, ticka, ticka, dan, ticka, ticka, dan, ticka.
Yeah.
And I wrote the lead to kind of fill in for that, and I spent a lot of time on that song, and then eventually earlier this year I decided I don't want to do that song that way anymore, and I hit up Elias, and the cat's finally out the bag because Alex had to spoil it on this podcast, funny enough. We rewrote that song, and the version that you're gonna hear on the album isn't the single version. So, because we converted it to a 7-string song, we're playing it in drop G sharp, and Elias added a whole new section to it that's like really technical death metal stuff, really fast, and I love that part. That's the part that I say that there's somebody's gonna get like their nose broken in the pit.
Absolutely.
Because it's so fast, it's so aggressive.
Yeah.
The vocals that I have over it, the drums, it's just windmills everywhere.
Yeah,
it has
man.
to be.
And then the bridge, it has like a harmonic, like an open harmonic to it, like a open string, right? Maybe, or what is that on the bridge of that song?
Yeah. So for the breakdown,
For Burn.
I did I played the breakdown and that
was unique.
harmonic that you're talking about. I remember I was like, I heard it in a song and I was like, I need to find that specific harmonic. I was like, okay, that's the 3rd fret on the E string, easy, like middle of the fret, not on the fret, not the 2nd fret, just like right in between.
Yeah.
So I spent so long finding that exact noise that I wanted, and I think I like recorded 4 different guitar tracks over Burn, and that like after I was playing it for so long at that point that I was like recording it was easy. But
that was your first song recording, right?
Yeah, that was the first song I ever recorded, first song I ever wrote, first song I ever released.
How did you record that one?
I recorded at home. So the drums are real. We went to our current producer to just record some real drums because our drummer at the time wanted to have his parts over it, wanted to have his drums on it. So we, brought his kid over to the studio, mic'd it up. We paid the $150 for just the recording, and I mixed everything. I don't think I did a very good job on it, but it's out there.
It's fair.
It's fair enough.
I don't want to insult you in any way, but like
I don't care.
It sounds like it's a good written song. But it probably could use a little because you're not a professional.
No, I was 18.
Yeah. It's probably something I would have done.
Yeah,
personally.
I mean, it's a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Like
I know a lot about I know a good amount about recording.
Yeah.
But if I were to do it, it would sound like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you put some work into it. It's not bad. I'm just saying like it's just what I'm trying to say is your 2 other songs are like so clear.
Well, I didn't do those 2 other. I hired a professional to do that.
Well, yeah, no, I can tell. Like it just sounds so clear.
I want to go back and re-record the original version of Burn because I'm not as happy with that mix as I would like to be.
Yes.
I made some funny decisions and I didn't know what I was doing. But now I've done a few other songs. Like I did the
at least you started though, bro. At least you started. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was because at that point I was ready for anything to get out. I was like, we need some sort of music because we've been around for Burn was released 2 years ago now. We've been around for 6 years. Why don't we have any music out? So I was like, literally just drop anything.
What were y'all doing for 6 years?
Finding members. I was like, we were trying to learn how to play shows, finding a drummer especially. Finding a drummer was so hard before I could start coming up to Austin a lot more. Because I was kind of landlocked in Temple. I wasn't comfortable driving the hour plus to Austin to go to shows and to go to meet other people. I was still, newer.
It's hard when you can't drive or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've been driving since I was 16, but it took me a while before I was comfortable and my mom would let me.
That's fair.
Drive out to shows in Austin.
Yeah,
like
Mom,
that.
we need a drummer.
Yeah.
We've been in a band for six years, Mom.
Well, you have that other boy. He doesn't like us anymore. He doesn't like us anymore for one reason or another. I'm kidding.
That's funny though. That's cool, man. I mean, like, yeah, you're very young, so it's not even like an issue. I'm just saying, that's just funny.
Oh, yeah.
6 years.
Oh no, dude, like. It's
expected.
I make a lot of jokes of like, yeah, we've been around for almost 10 years and we only have 3 songs out. So,
but dude, what's changing right now in your opinion? That's like really, I don't know, momentum wise this year that you've seen so far on top of your head. Is there anything like
for Broken Time, dude? This year was, real quick. This has been a turbulent year. Yeah. It's been crazy. So we lost one of our founding members. And then next thing we know, because we couldn't play the Come and Take It show that we were owed last year that was supposed to kick off our tour, I phoned in, I was like, hey, I see that we're doing the Wacken metal battle this year. I would love my band to be able to perform for that. We got on and we won that regional competition, us and the band Thunder Rosa, who are both Austin-based. We're not technically Austin-based, but, we're play up in Austin a lot.
Sure.
Might as well be. And then we went up to state finals and performed there.
Yeah, because y'all went far. Y'all went far.
Really far. So
yeah,
it's kind of like, so to touch back on that, it's kind of like we play primarily in Austin and we practice in Austin. We congregate in Alex's house, which is in North Austin.
Yeah.
But a lot of us are from Temple Belton. A lot of us live like me, Jackson, Elias live in Belton, and the band's from Temple.
Oh yeah.
But these days we're moving more and more towards Austin, the Austin area. That's where we found our our come up.
Alex adopted you with the Austin name.
Oh yeah, both Alexes.
Yeah.
And then with back to the year, the Come and Take It show was just. Yeah, and then we moved on to state finals. We didn't win the state finals.
Right,
Left for Dead actually won the state finals.
Did they really win?
Yeah, they for whatever for
Wait, what band is that?
left for the one that it's on your shirt.
I didn't know that, but that's cool. Good to know.
No, they're sick. For one reason or another, they couldn't make the national finals, so we got the email like 2 weeks and like with 2 weeks notice. I was just, hey, unfortunately, Left 4 Dead has to drop, and you guys were the runner-ups. You guys want to just come up and play a show in New Jersey? We were like, sure, why not? Because everybody just happened to have that whole week off. So we packed a U-Haul, packed Alex's Wagoneer, and just drove 25 hours up to Jersey.
You drove to Jersey, bro? That's crazy.
I didn't want to fly because we have a lot of gear, and I don't want to fly that gear.
Yeah, and it's too much to like learn in so little time, like about flying with gear and like figuring it out. I don't even know how they do it.
You just gotta know how to do it.
Yeah, if you don't know, that's not the perfect time to learn.
Yeah.
You want to, that's crazy, man. So what's Jersey like? Did you have like a cannoli? Like what's good up there?
I did have a cannoli.
Really?
It was a lot sweeter than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie. It was like very creamy, very heavy on the whipped cream, but like it was still good.
Yeah.
Like the food up there was really nice. The culture is so much different. Like just how people act down here in Texas is so much different than what people were like in Jersey. Like,
can you give like one example?
There's no Southern hospitality. Like you can hold a door open for someone, they won't say thank you. They won't look at you. They'll just walk right past you.
Like an expectation type.
Yeah, like servers, waiters there aren't as polite.
Okay.
Like they come up here, they do their job, and they leave. They won't like stay and make small talk as much because they're there to do their job and that's it.
Yeah, they got to go shovel snow or something. Yeah, but
snow.
I don't know what they.
I don't know what they do up there either. I've only been to Jersey once, but even like the altitude, the weather, the everything up there was just you could tell you were in a different part of the state or the different part of the country because houses had basements. I wasn't used to that.
I've heard of that.
I've never seen, aside from like one house that I've been to down here, I've never been to a house with a basement.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anyone who has one. You don't need one here, honestly.
I think it's hard to get one here.
Yeah.
Like you have to, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like you have to go through like so many like regulations. Then sometimes the ground that you're on isn't like really stable to hold a basement or something like that.
Yeah. It's like they don't want you to have one.
Yeah. Because the one basement that I was in was pretty decrepit and it was falling apart.
Oh, man.
And I was like, oh, this whole house is about to cave inside of that basement.
Yeah. But that's good that you got to go visit that. Was that your first like outside of Texas performance? Like,
No, that was technically our second. Yeah, that was our second one. We went on tour last year with this band called Taj. They're from New Mexico. We brought them down here, played like 4 or 5 shows with them in not Austin, San Antonio, San Marcos, Abilene, and Odessa. And then they brought us out to Albuquerque in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That was our first out-of-state show, and that was a really fun experience because we didn't know if we were ever going to get to like tour like that again or make friends like that. But those were some really valuable connections. So that was our first time playing out of state, and then we went up to Jersey, and then we went back to New Mexico to play at the same band Taj's annual camping fest, where they get a bunch of bands together, and they actually had like good production this year where they had a full festival stage. The whole thing was live streamed, and they put on a really fun festival.
And so you performed live, but you have a whole set too. Like you actually have a whole set. And like to my understanding, right, a lot of those songs are going to be on the album.
Yeah, but I think I mentioned
except for Party Rock.
Party Rock's not on the album, obviously.
Not yet.
That one that's our fun little opener.
Yeah, which is cool.
We have a cool opening
I like it. Yeah, it's a good opening. Do you also open up with Down and then Conscious right after?
We've been kind of shying away from that recently because we I think the flash drive that has the Party Rock sample got corrupted.
Oh.
So we just haven't. So we tried to do it at our last show, and it didn't work. So I literally just told the sound guy, "Okay, we're just gonna run with what we have," and we opened up with a cover because we got requested to cover "Stick Stickly" by Attack Attack again.
Oh, nice.
So we just opened with that.
Nice.
That's one thing that I try to keep maintain throughout as long as I've known this band or as long as I've been in this band is like if we were to get like moved to like an in-ear system where we're playing the backtracks, I don't want to rely on that.
Oh, y'all are raw dogging it right
yeah,
now.
At the end of the day, we're musicians. My guitarist has a live amp. My drums are live. My bass is live. My vocals are live. I can play to you guys. You guys play inside of it, like not inside of us. That sounds weird. You guys play to each other. If we all just have that synergy, if we all just know each other, we can put on a good set. We don't need backtracks and all these fancy stuff because we're a band at the end of the day. And as much as I respect bands that do backtracks and stuff and click tracks, like I play with a click track with Inside the Hollow, and that's really fun. It's really a good way to get tight as a band.
Yeah.
I don't like relying on that.
I mean, maybe when you play bigger shows eventually.
Oh yeah.
You know, you might have to compromise and use it for sure. You know what I'm saying?
But I know the kind of musician that I am, at least, especially like as a vocalist.
That's
like
good.
One thing that surprises some sound guys is I don't actually need a lot of my vocal like in the monitor. Like, in my in-ears, if I have them, my vocal monitor, if it's there. Sometimes we don't even have one, and I don't need it because I have practiced so much for the last 7 years. I don't need to hear myself. I just know if I'm in tune, out of tune, if I'm on time, off time.
You already know yourself more. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
It's a little different with guitar because I can't hear my guitar if I'm not plugged in.
For sure.
Like with vocals, with drum.
You just know,
bass,
right? You just kind of know like what's going on inside your body.
Yeah, after a while, you can actually like feel I can personally feel if the note in my throat is resonating at the right frequency or not, or if it's resonating in tune. And if not, excuse me. If not, I can just fix that because I know it's like, okay, I'm flat. Go up. I'm sharp. Go down.
Yeah, man. I got you. Oh, yeah, you already have one. You came prepared.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Take it out of my pocket though.
I know what you mean, man. Because I've been practicing like singing, which is not going well. But I'm just saying, like I can just kind of tell, right? Just by feeling the vibration of whatever's going behind that skin. You can just feel it, you know, with whatever note you're in. Which is kind of unique, you know?
It is a unique, it's a very unique instrument if you think about it, because with a guitar, if something goes wrong with a guitar the day of a show, you can fix it.
Yeah.
Like a string pops, let me just restring that. Oh shoot, it's not set up and out of tune.
Or you can replace it.
I can, you know, we have another guitarist or another guitar. We have a backup. With vocals, you got one set of vocal cords, and if you mess them up, you're mad. You're
Yeah, and then you're gonna hire Nick Tello to do the vocals, and it's not gonna be a good show.
It's not gonna be as good of a show.
I mean,
The crowd's gonna boo us off. We're gonna like our reputation's gonna be ruined. All.
Whoa, man!
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But no, that's actually very accurate. Like, like anyone could replace you for a set or whatever, but it's not gonna be the same.
No, like I've I was supposed to replace somebody. I was supposed to fill in for 10 Times Demise one time, but I couldn't do it at the time because I was at work. But even then, I knew it's like it wouldn't be the same if I was if I went to go and do Brandon's parts or Branch's parts, even though I know all the songs and know, you know, all their lyrics and how the songs go, it still wouldn't be the same because I'm not Brandon. I don't have Brandon's voice. I'm not Branch. I don't scream like Branch. I'm Jake.
You have a good relationship with 10 Times Demise.
Oh yeah, they're like our best friends.
I can kind of tell, man.
We took Branch, their screamer, up with us to Jersey. Just because I wanted him there, just because I needed an extra hand. I wanted another guy to help me with the night drives because I volunteered to do like a lot of the night driving. Because we were on the way back, we were just gonna do like 25 hours straight, no stops, no hotels, no nothing. Just we need to get back to work. But I wanted him along because we were playing the song that he has a feature on, and I was like, I love playing the song with you live. I think that part of the set is really powerful, and bringing that up to Jersey can really could give us the edge. We didn't end up winning, but it was one of the best shows we've ever played.
I met Branch one time. I think he was the first guy that I met, like out of like y'all's like world, right? He was the first guy that I officially met. I might have met Alex. I don't even remember when I met Alex, honestly, besides when he was on here. But Branch is really cool. I remember I saw him at, maybe y'all were there at Burleson Beer Garden. They were playing a show. Alex was in a cast. He was broken that day. He was performing Broken.
Me a Branch?
Yeah.
I remember how that happened. I wasn't there, but
he was like on crutches. And
he was on crutches. He was still screaming. Yeah, he broke his leg I think it was a throne pit. Somebody like spin kicked him like right in the femur and just snapped it.
That's wild.
And yeah, dude, like we had a show together not long after that, and it was the most metal thing in the world to see him just in a cast, all just pissed off with the mic.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what?
Yeah, and I was sitting there too, like kind of like in the front or whatever, and I'm just like, it's my first time being at that place, first time seeing them. I'm just like, what's going on here right now?
They're a bunch of characters I love.
But that guitarist, I don't know if he's still in it, but that dark guy.
They're both a little dark.
The guitars.
There's Brandon and Ramin.
I don't know which one it was. But
Brandon usually plays the green Solar. Ramin plays either it's usually like a Telly or a Strat.
I don't remember, but I just know that he was very good. Like he was everywhere on that neck. He was just, I don't know.
Yeah, they're stellar musicians.
He was like a skinny guy. I don't know if that narrows.
They're all skinny.
Okay, yeah, but yeah. Are they still intact for the last 2 or 3 years? Because
Yeah, they've been. So we've met them early last year. They were like the first show that we played a show together with, and that's how we met them. Was one of their debut shows. I think it was like the second or third show that they ever played, and that was our first show playing out in public with our drummer Alex at the time. And that's how we met them, and a lot of those guys that are in the band. So like the big three: Ramin, Branch, Brandon. They're still in the band, and then Alex joined, and they parted ways with their bassist, and Chance from End of Evergreen is their bassist now. Mm-hmm. So they've been super super good, handy friends, helpful friends in the scene. They'll hit us up for shows. We hit them up for shows. Hey, we can't do this show. Would you guys be interested? Hey, we can't do this show. Would you guys be interested? They've just been good vibes, good people.
It's kind of neat because Alex goes back and forth between you and Branch. Do y'all play a lot of like similar like shows like back to back like for Alex, right? For him, like does he play like do y'all try to schedule like sets like together like I don't know.
Not really, honestly. So there'll be times where we'll like book the same show and like 10 times and Broken Time is on the same bill. Mm-hmm. I think the first show we had with Alex was one of those where it was like us, 666, End of Evergreen, and 10 Times Demise, and he just did both sets.
Right.
And we've had that.
Poor Alex.
Poor Alex.
Dude, that's crazy.
We've had that happen a few times. I want to say 2 or 3 times. It was like the last one that happened was my birthday show this last year where I had like all 3 of my bands that I'm involved in come out, and I also had 10 Times there because I just wanted 10 Times there.
Yeah.
And he had to do Broken Time and 10 Times, but to be fair, I had to do Broken Time, Inside the Hollow, and 9 o'clock shots. So I had to do 3 that day.
Yeah.
And we also did that whenever we opened up for this band called Taken by Tides. They're Laredo based.
Yes, I've heard of them.
And they were on tour, and we opened up for them in Come and Take It. The first time was with us and 10 Times Demise, and then this last time in October was just us and some of the San Antonio bands, like Philomora and Waves in April were like the local openers.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of Waves in April too.
They're sick.
I know a lot of these bands because my friend Jared Robles. You know Jared Robles.
Yeah, he's we hire him out to a lot to do photography.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's so talented. If you're in the Austin or San Antonio area, hit him up. He's really talented, photographer, videographer, all that good stuff. He's just a cool guy.
He's a cool guy and he hustles, man. And he's he's been here before. I've had him. We're cool. Like we're kind of cool now. I like to think we are. I think he will agree with that. But yeah, do y'all have your upcoming show is this weekend at Come and Take It, right?
Is there?
Are there any other spots that you're trying to expand to anytime soon? Like, is the band like kind of solidified in a way where you feel like you can take that next step of everyone just kind of committing to something like that?
Yeah. I feel like we're kind of like draining Austin a little bit of what we can do there. Mm-hmm. So I'm personally getting ready to expand out to like Dallas, Houston, come down to San Antonio a lot more because we've been playing in Austin for like the last year and a half straight. I love Austin. Austin is like the city that built us up, but it's like we gotta take a step back from Austin every now and then, so that way people don't get bored of us and people don't start be like, oh, Broken Time, like they're here again.
Yeah.
But we're at a point where it's like we really should like take those bigger steps. Obviously, like we're gonna
if y'all come to San Antonio, like I'll be there.
Bet.
Yeah,
I'll expect to see you there.
Yeah, no, I will be there. Like there's without a doubt. Like I will put it in my calendar. If it's a week show, like I don't even care. Like, dude, y'all are the smallest band that I will see live.
Really?
Yes.
It's so funny too because a lot of like our what's the word? A lot of our like our peers and our competitors are technically bigger than us, but a lot of people say it's like, oh, you guys have more outreach. Like you guys, like more people know your name, but you guys just don't have the numbers. I'm like, yeah, because we don't have a lot of music out. We have 3 songs out.
You're like a showman, man.
Yeah.
You know how to move around and just kind of just do it right. I don't even you just do it right.
I really wish I could give like an in-depth answers to how I do what I do, but I kind of just let the moment take over.
Yeah.
I think it was like early this year and last year whenever I first started just being just being the vocalist at Broken Time, because I was the guitarist and vocalist, but whenever I handed my guitar to Elias, when I handed guitar duties over to Elias and took over as just vocals, I've been taking a lot of, notes from other singers, other frontmen, like Noah Sebastian from Bad Omens was a big live inspiration. Him, Brian Garris from Knocked Loose. Who else would be a good one? I forget his name, but the singer of Nothing More. Whenever I saw
Johnny Hawkins.
Johnny Hawkins. He's a great singer and a great frontman, and
Yeah.
he's able to hit those really high
He
notes.
puts a lot of work into his show too. Like his showmanship, like as a human being.
Like his showmanship, and even that like weird like percussion thing that he had live, where it's like it looks like a scorpion, but it's like 3 toms.
The scorpion tail.
Yeah, that thing's sick, and it's like he just does that just to do it. It doesn't add anything to the show, but as a consumer, as a fan, I want to see that.
Yeah.
He's adding, but by not adding admittedly a whole lot to the show, he's adding a whole lot to the show.
Yeah. Have you seen him before?
I've seen Nothing More twice. So both at a festival. The first time was in 2022 at Rocklahoma. I think that's in Pryor. Yeah, Pryor, Oklahoma. And then the second time was last year at Louder Than Life Festival.
First time I saw Nothing More was, I want to say 2015.
Oh, so you're like more of like an OG fan.
Well, by chance, because I didn't even like discover them until I saw them live.
Yeah.
But it was by accident too. Like they were small. They weren't small. Have you heard of Oyster Bake in San Antonio? Fiesta Oyster Bake.
I have.
It's a decent. It's a really big festival. They have like a Tejano stage. They have like a rock stage, which they were on. They have like a hip hop stage, and they have a pop stage, and there's maybe like some other stuff. But the rock stage is always the biggest one. They have a whole field. And at that time, when I saw Nothing More live, again, I had never heard of them, and I show up during the day. It was a day. Yeah. It was a day thing, and the crowd was like kind of there, but like no one really knew who they were.
Yeah.
It was like maybe at 4 o'clock, and I don't know who was headlining that day, but anyways, I was like, why are these guys like a small band right now? Like these guys should be like, because they were doing the drums, they were doing the sticks on the bass guitar. They're flipping the bass guitar. They're doing all that. I don't know if you saw those videos.
I haven't seen those videos, but I do know kind of like the showmanship that you're talking about, because even though like they didn't do that whenever I saw them, but because they probably evolved past that with like the scorpion tail,
right?
Their production is a lot more higher value, more expensive, so they don't have to worry about doing the more like DIY stuff where it's like hitting the bass guitar with
drumsticks,
with drumsticks.
But they had a contraption that would flip the bass, and again, it doesn't add anything to the sound. They're just
flipping
cool.
It looks so cool, and as an audience member, that was probably the coolest thing to ever see.
Yeah,
I was like, does it add anything to the music? Maybe not.
Yeah,
I don't care. That looks cool,
right? You can't replicate that, man. And yeah, Johnny would they would bring they would have 2 band members like bring 2 toms to Johnny's like bubble, if you will, and he'll just like boom boom
nice
bass. I don't know, it was very, I thought it was weird, but like very progressive and unique and just very very entertaining to put mildly.
Yeah,
it was weird. I've never seen anything like this. Now they're like headlining. They're playing for Disturbed now. They're like, you remember when they opened up for Disturbed?
I do. I think that was one of the tours that they were on that I really wanted to go to, but I
didn't go either.
I couldn't make it.
David Draymond's on their song. It was, I don't know. It's, for me as a fan, like I've never experienced that sort of like intimacy, like in a way. Yeah. Like knowing them that early and like seeing them just explode.
Crazy showmanship bands crazy, like showmanship is important. Invest in your showmanship, like have a cool live show, and it'll pay off.
And I think that's why I wanted to bring you on, because I just see so much potential. Like I kind of see that now. Now you're saying Johnny Hawkins, it makes a little sense. And
you better not say it's because we both have red hair.
No.
I was for the longest time, because I played guitar, I had long hair, like long curly red hair.
Wait, but your last name is Enriquez.
Yes, it's a long story.
Make that make sense.
My dad likes white women.
Hey,
Sorry, Dad.
that's cool.
But
Nothing wrong with that.
for a long time, people compared me to Dave Mustaine.
Okay,
It's just,
I can
oh yeah,
see
you
that.
got the guitar player, you're doing the singing, and you're like just like a young Dave Mustaine. And I'm like, can y'all like leave me alone?
Yeah.
I don't like that guy. Well, I like he's a great musician, he's a great performer, but I'm like,
He's come
it
to
got so stale
Yeah.
that it's just Dave Mustaine, Dave Mustaine, Dave
got
Mustaine.
it. Yeah, they're probably everyone's saying that's like over 60 maybe or something.
No, everybody.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Like even like when Broken Time was like when I was still in high school with Broken Time.
Oh wow.
Even people in school would be like, "Yo, it's Dave Mustaine." I'm like, "No, I'm not."
Yeah.
These days it's more so like Young Gravy and Johnny Hawkins.
I
But
can see Young Gravy.
yeah, Young. I
didn't think
I
about
got
that.
compared to Young Gravy like as the winners were being announced in New Jersey. Like wow, like, and the winner is so you look just like Young Gravy.
You
what
do.
the hell, dude?
I didn't even know that until you said it.
Yeah, it's
Now it's
that
stuck with
one I
me.
can see a little bit more.
Yeah.
That one I can see a little bit more than Dave Mustaine, but
Yeah.
I'm just salty about Dave Mustaine.
That's cool.
No
man.
offense, Dave, but people compare me to you too much.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I mean he's had a crazy life, man. I don't know if you heard about him, but he's had a crazy life.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He shares it all like on the internet now. He's like, damn, like yeah, this really effed me up in a way. But he came to terms with it. But yeah, it's cool, man. Johnny Hawkins is just like one of your inspirations in a way. And I'm not saying you're exactly like him. You're definitely yourself.
What's crazy is that he's not particularly an inspiration. Like I've loved Nothing More. I'm not like super familiar with their music or super familiar with like their discography, their live shows. I've only seen them twice. But what is crazy is that I do draw a lot of parallels between like me and Johnny Hawkins. And it's like I'm not directly influenced by this guy whatsoever, but I do see like where you're coming, like what you're saying, where you're coming from. Of like,
Yeah.
oh shoot, he put so much like effort into his singing, effort into his showmanship. He literally paints his body all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you're always jumping around, you're moving around the crowd, you're in the front, like you're just you know, it's the little things that you do with your arms and whatever. I can't even describe it. Like I've never seen it live, but I can't wait till I do. It'll be pretty soon. I think it was that and then Conscious just won me over.
Yeah.
Honestly, just to be honest.
Thank you.
Conscious
Well,
was
at the bottom of my heart, thank you.
It's not your favorite, but it's my favorite.
If it's other people's favorites, so you know what? That's why we keep playing it.
Yeah.
Hey, like, just because I don't like it doesn't mean somebody else doesn't like it. So I'll sacrifice it.
You're gonna get tired of it, and then you're gonna make a badass album or multiple albums, and you're gonna play songs to replace it, which is gonna be good.
Yeah. I mean, we're already working on like 3 different EPs right now.
Let's go.
So it's like we're not even the album's not even out, and we're already like writing for the next 3 albums,
3 albums
3 EPs, 3 releases.
with Hammer, or who's your producer?
So his
Hammer and Nail Studio, right?
Hammer and Nail Studio. That's what it used to be called. These days, it's just he just likes to be known as Abram. It's Abram Olve Audio.
Okay.
That was so we got in contact with him because we played a show with these guys in Temple called Cloud Anchor, and they have been around for a while. And I really liked them, and I followed them on Instagram, and they were posting about how they were in the studio, and that's how I found out about Abram's studio up in Leander. And then whenever we finally started like, okay, let's put some actual production into our stuff and put some actual, money, effort into what we're doing. That's when I hit him up, and we were trying to record with him for a long time, but just it didn't pan out. We didn't have the right drummer. We didn't have the right time. We didn't have money. We were 17 at the time whenever we first met him. But then we've been working with him like with all of our studio stuff, and he's a homie now. He's just become like one of our homies. He'll come out to our shows. He'll come out to like even the 9 o'clock shows where it's like it has nothing to do with Broken Time. He'll make it out.
That's
Just
cool.
because he's just a homie in the music industry now. He's a homie in the music scene.
Yeah, and the Austin area in general, maybe.
Yeah, in the Austin area, and he'll come down to like the Temple area and just be like, "Oh shoot, like this is what's going on down here."
Yeah,
He's a character. Abram, if you see this, I love you, bro.
that's cool, man. So you're gonna be recording with him for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, so we're recording with him for the album. As for the foreseeable future, we haven't like spoken to him as like this is who we're gonna want to go with. We're more so really banking on how this album comes out because, admittedly, like working with him it's a little pricey.
Yeah.
Because he is really good at what he does and he's worth the money, but it's just
Right.
like, going forward, we're kind of broke now.
Yeah.
We put so much money into this, but
That's cool.
no, like even moving forward, like we have ideas of like if we want to do like a live recording, he's got ways of doing it. He's got a good, like big studio, big space. He's a homie. He's willing, and he gives us the hookup every now and then.
That's good, man. They all are investing in that, like so much money into it. Cause I can tell y'all putting a lot of money into it this and last year, especially in the music videos.
Oh yeah.
You're putting a lot of money into it.
The music video costed way more than I thought it would. Way more than I thought it would. I spent so much money out of pocket to make that happen.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, okay, we're gonna pay this much for, the videographer and he's gonna edit it. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I didn't take into consideration the fact that we wanted to do like an actual like studio for the music video. So then when I got a quote for a studio, I was like, it's gonna cost how much on top?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh crap, I gotta like front some of this money like out of my pocket.
That's crazy.
Like no band fund, no nothing. I was just me. Some of them I still haven't like gotten
Was
paid
it-
for, but
Yeah.
it's just kind of like I don't care. I just wanted this video.
So it wasn't like forced. It wasn't like, okay, now time to pay. It was more of like you accepted it. You were like, okay, I want to do it that bad.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a last minute, like, okay, you got to do it. You have to pay now. It wasn't like one of that.
Kinda, because it did just come up. I didn't take that into account, but I had set aside like this much amount of money for a reason.
Can you give us like I want to know on Conscious, what's the ballpark of how much y'all spent on Conscious, the music video?
The music video?
Yeah. Like,
I want to say I spent $1,000 on that.
That's not, I mean,
It's for a music video.
pretty reasonable,
pretty
right?
good, but at the time I wasn't even 21.
yeah, that's crazy.
I think I was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, when we like paid to record Conscious, I wasn't even 21. Whenever we recorded the music video, I just turned 21.
Yeah.
And I was like, all my money's already going towards my house because I had just moved out of my mom's house at the time. So I was like, oh, okay. And like all this expenses is coming up at once. But I want to say it cost like $1,000 to $1,200.
Yeah, it's a lot of money for someone who's definitely under 25 for sure. For sure. But that music video is gonna live forever, bro.
Yeah. And
forever.
Honestly, I'm really happy with how it came out because I didn't want to dive too deep into like the subject matter because it is like admittedly very heavy. If we wanted to do something that was faithful to like the song subject matter, it would be, for one, more expensive, and for two, it would require a lot more work that we didn't have the time to do because we were getting ready to go on tour. But shoot, what were we talking about?
We're talking about the music video for, at least I want to talk about the, I'm just being selfish. I just want to learn about the behind the scenes of Conscious, the music video. Cause there's a lot of scenarios going on. You have the red room. I think you got the white room and you got like a.
Yeah, we got like a weird office thing.
What is that? Is your dad a lawyer?
My dad's not a lawyer. He's a roofer.
It's a little different.
Yeah. So all that was in the same building. That was all the studio. It's called Trailer Park Studios. The white room is like, it's a big white backdrop in the corner. And we was like, well, we do want to do a band playthrough. So whenever I was looking for places to do it at, they had the white room, they had the, the bulb room, which was cool for, a lot of like the candid individual performance shots, which I think came out really sick with the red bulbs. And even our videographer, Nigel, he had this really cool, like, crystal ball-esque lens.
I saw that.
That made that room like pop. I don't know what it was about it, but it was like it popped so well. So it's like we had the performance shot, the individual performance shot, and then like the storyboard beats where it's like, okay, there's kind of like this is what's going on, and I wanted to have like those, like the office scene kind of like mimic what was going on in the.
I'm just laughing because
in the context of like the lyrics,
a band at your size and scale, small, should have no business doing a story yet, which is crazy.
We kind of like threw that together in like 2.5 hours too.
That's a lot of effort for a music video.
That's just
like you're in the car. You're in the car at the end.
Yeah.
You're in this office. You're in these different rooms. It's very cool, man. Like I'm surprised how small you are considering how much effort you put into that one music video.
Oh yeah. Because go home. Because like the Ignore music video was done completely DIY. That was just like a spot that I knew of. I was like, hey, this would be a cool backdrop, and we need a playthrough video, and we just need a video in general. Yeah. So we did that with like, we got a couple friends.
Hey, look, that one was a decent one too.
Just like, get some shots like with the GoPro, and then get some shots with this actual camera. Which it came out. It came out pretty decently. Yeah. I'm pretty proud of how it came out. It was my first music video I've done.
That's cool.
But I think it could have came out a lot worse.
Yeah, no,
honestly.
it's good quality. Whatever camera you use, I don't know what they use, but it's good.
I think
That
it's like a Rebel TI5 or something.
it worked. It doesn't look shitty.
That's a win in my book. It doesn't look shitty. It does the job.
Yeah,
It kind of has something to do with the lyrics because it's a song about.
they're better than my cameras. I'll tell you that. Probably. Like
I don't.
they're
think
good
so.
cameras.
You got Sony's.
I got.
We had. I don't even know what we had.
I don't know, man. It's like
I had a GoPro.
Oh, for real.
Well, yeah, some of those shots were on GoPro. A lot of like,
It's hard to believe because like isn't GoPro supposed to be like all like pixelated and stuff?
the older ones, yeah. The newer one that I was using was a little too high quality. I can tell whenever like we're using the GoPro footage of the Hero 9 that I have because I think we're using a Canon Rebel 5 and a GoPro.
That's cool.
So
Two different cameras.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. We didn't know what we were doing. We just like get as many shots as we can and I'll edit it.
I'm not judging you, man. It's just like I would honestly do the same.
Yeah.
Like if I were like in that position.
Because I mean, there's really
because that's
especially coming from like where we come from in Temple, where there's not a big music industry and not a big like need for videographers, professionals like that. Where it's like there's been people who have made it, like Flyleaf and Everyone Dies in Utah. They're Temple Belton based, but there's just not a whole lot of demand for it. So we just kind of had to figure it out ourselves.
Yeah, but honestly, it was good. It was very good, especially considering the resources that you had. I'm just saying, like, it looked like someone. It looked like you paid someone. It looked like you paid an introductory person.
We paid our camera crew with Taco Bell, probably.
and in Mexico, that's good currency.
Hey, if it's good currency in Mexico, it's good currency for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, but I'm just saying. Like I am just seeing the evolution of the band. I'm just Broken Time by itself. I'm just seeing it. The quality from the first song up until Ignore and Conscious. It's just it's drastic. I mean, it wasn't bad, crazy bad. I'm just saying, like I can just see the audio is better. Audio is better. The videos are getting better. I don't even know, man. Just hit the lottery. Just keep making bangers, bro.
I hope I'm still able to make bangers. Some of the stuff I've been writing, I've been kind of throwing hands to.
Yeah,
been throwing hands in my studio. It's like there's no one there, and I have a little imaginary mosh pit going.
You have to, yeah, dude. But but that's really neat how like you're putting a lot of money. You're putting a lot of money into Broken Time. Do you want to talk more about 9 o'clock shots?
Yeah, I feel like I don't get to talk about 9 o'clock shots enough actually. So I would love to. To start, I guess. Like, do you want to start from the beginning?
I know nothing about it other than just like the song names and whatever.
We're like a brand new band. I think they formed either really late last year or super early this year. And it consists of me, our frontman / bassist Cole, and our guitarist Vinny. And I've known Vinny for the last 4 years. He came out to one of our early Broken Time shows. He came out to, in my opinion, the worst Broken Time show that's ever happened on the face of this earth. But me and him hit it off at that show, and we became really good friends. Kept in touch over the last few years, and he hit me up. It was like, hey, we have this. I started this band with my buddy Cole, and we have a song called Nymphomaniac. And we're trying to mix it. I don't really know 100% what I'm doing. You know a little bit. Would you be able to like give us some critiques? And I was like, okay, you know what? Just send me the song stems. Send me what you got. I'll do what I can. And I actually ended up really liking the song. I'm like, it's basic, but it's got like this weird typo negative feel with
that's what it sounds like
with a Green Day.
I was gonna say that. It sounds like Green Day. I was like, who likes Green Day in that band?
Cole does. He's the Green Day fanatic. Vinny does not like Green Day, but Cole like swears by Green Day.
Yeah.
So it's like that's already an interesting dynamic in its own. It's like we're a punk band, but we're like two different kinds of punk. Vinny likes more like
the more polished or like the
Vinny likes the more like the rugged stuff. Like
yes.
The most pop punk that he recommended for like covers was The Descendants, Suburban Home. He wrote the more the heavy stuff, and Cole likes the more pop punk side of things. He likes Blink-182, Green Day, stuff like that. But eventually, I think like after they released that song, I came up to him. I was like, "Hey, I really like the song. I like the other song that y'all dropped that y'all didn't need me for." I offered them. I was like, "Do y'all have a drummer?" No, we don't have a drummer. I have a drum kit. I can try to make something work, and it's just been good vibes. So I've been sticking around with them and playing shows with them, and we've been, Yeah, we've been getting some traction in our local scene, and our homies Girl Dinner. Shout out Girl Dinner.
Yeah, y'all post them a lot too. I see that once in a while.
Yeah, they're hometown homies. We try to do stuff with them with Broken Time, but it's hard because they're different genre, different world. Every now and then we'll be on the same bill, but they're just homies. They're
That's
really cool
cool.
people. And yeah, I've been playing just shows off and on with 9 o'clock.
And you're the drummer, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I sing. I do drums and backup vocals in that. In our song "Presidents," I have a verse because I wrote it and I wanted to sing it.
That song's like so old school punk, dude. So
Yeah.
old school.
I wrote that because Cole wanted. He literally asked, "I want an old school, like just fast, stupid, like British punk song," and I was like, "Okay, let me come up with something," and we came up with that, and it's about getting facts about U.S. presidents wrong.
Yeah. And then the F song is kind of cool. I like it because it sounds punk, but it also has like a little hint of ska. A little hint. Not even for me. I just think it's a little
Really?
bit. A little bit.
So I don't hear it, but I can see why because Cole is a ska guy.
Okay.
Cole likes ska. He's, I think he's got a Real Big Fish CD on one of his 5 CDs he has. But he likes ska. Was trying to write a ska song for a long time, but me and Vinny are just like, no, we don't want to do ska. I think you said on a podcast it's like it's impossible to hate ska, which I'm agreeing with you.
Oh well, I
just don't wanna play it.
I didn't say that. That was Alex.
Alex said it.
Yeah, Alex said it.
But I was like, I can't hate ska, but I'm just like I don't want to play it.
Yeah, you don't want to be known for that guy. Yeah,
I don't want to do the upbeat beats.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's understandable, man. I like Goldfinger though. Goldfinger's really cool. I mean, that's kind of basic, right? I shouldn't even say that. I think that's kind of offensive. Like, you should say Goldfinger's your favorite ska band.
Goldfinger, I think Real Big Fish counts as one.
Yes.
And then what's another ska band?
I can name more, honestly.
I know of one more. Their name slips by me.
Yeah, I'll be prepared next time. I need to get into more ska in general. But yeah, man. Damn. I want to talk about y'all's set because y'all are playing a couple of songs right now, and then you got a heavy song called is it called Crown?
Yeah,
It's just Crown.
It's just called Crown.
Are we allowed to say it right now? Is it early?
Yeah, no,
to
we can
it?
say it.
How's the label gonna be pissed off?
We're not signed to a
I'm
label.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Not yet though. But
No,
dude,
not yet.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. The cat's out of the bag. Crowns are probably gonna be our next single. That's because I'm past the point of like keeping secrets of like all the album. There's so many songs on the album. Like I don't know.
Honestly,
Everybody knows like most of the songs off the album at this point.
honestly, I've had people on here who have labels, and I'm a little nervous, right? Because I get nervous because I'm like, I gotta edit stuff out. What if I say something and then I don't know. It's just weird. It's just it's not very entertaining for me because I have to kind of watch what I say in a way.
Yeah.
I can always edit, but I'm just saying. But with like smaller bands like you, for now, it's like there's that freedom to it.
Yeah.
You know?
'Cause, I mean, I can tell you it's like, oh yeah, we have Crowned, Behind Green Eyes, and Broken Generation, which are probably like the 3 picks for like singles right now.
Yeah.
And I can say that because I don't have a label.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's paying for everything, so I
Yeah.
can say whatever the hell I want.
love
We're
that.
all paying for something, but you know what I mean.
For sure. Yeah, like I had a guy. I'm not gonna actually. It already came out. I had the bassist. I had the bassist from Upon a Burning Body.
Nice.
That one it came out today.
Oh, yeah, that was the episode that came out today.
Yeah.
That's the one. Okay, because I saw it pop up in my recommended, and I was already on the drive here, so I was like, okay, I'll probably put that on the way home.
So they're independent now. I mean, they're big. They've been through labels in and out, but they're independent right now. But even then, they're big enough to where they still have to kind of act like their own label.
Yeah.
Which I kind of get.
At that point, it makes sense because it's like there's already hype. You already have a back catalog
Right.
of things of like people expect like this from your live shows. So whenever you start like talking about new things or new things get brought up into the fray or into the set list, it's like, well, we can't necessarily talk about it because then we're not really giving credit that we want to these songs, which are, in rotation right now. If like, I don't know if they dropped an album or something recently, but it's like even the new songs that Broken Time has, it's like, I could talk about them. But it's best not to because it's just not the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
But like with new songs that are coming out, like Crown and Broken Gin.
Well, you already
and
played them
Behind Green
live,
Eyes.
so there's really
we play that live all the time. That one is my favorite.
It's the heaviest song, right? Which I think you said it like in a performance like
It's
this.
one of them.
It's one of them.
It's the heaviest in my eyes because it's so aggressive. The concept of the song is very. It's a song that I originally wrote around the concept of greed, but is very almost like like not anti-religious song, but it's got like a lot of religious themes in it. Something that I never really tackled before. So doing it in that song was pretty cool, which is funny because it sounds like an anti-religious song, and I'm a religious man now. But
That's interesting. Yeah.
I like it just because of just the vibe that it has. It's got such like a
I just like the heavy.
I honestly I don't know how to describe that song. It's just
I don't know the lyrics,
a
but
face melter.
yeah. No, I mean, I was watching Alex's back while he was playing to it because like on the video or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I know about it. But I can't wait to hear it. You know, I can't wait.
It sounds so insane.
How many songs are going to be on it?
There's gonna be 10.
That's a lot of songs.
There's gonna be 10 songs. So originally this was actually supposed to be an EP.
Okay.
So we were supposed to like record this with Abram, our current producer, like 5 years ago. Things just ended up not falling through. We had members leave, financial stuff, and it just didn't end up working out. But I think the original like 5 songs were supposed to be like Burn, Conscious, Save Yourself. There's one song that was in there that we don't play anymore, and it's not going to be on the album. And a song called My Sorrows and Ignore. And yeah, after a while, I just kept writing music, and we kept putting more and more like newer songs into the set list, and we kept playing them and unveiling them. I think it was this year that we just kind of came to the consensus of, well, we already play all these songs. Why don't we just put them all together into an album?
Yeah, it makes sense.
If people already know these songs and people know like the lyrics to some of them, excuse me, I'm burping, but you know, why not just throw it onto an album, and then whatever we write from there, then we can actually start playing this out. But because of the amount of stuff that came up, it was like, okay, well, we can't do the EP route anymore. Well, we could, but then be like, well, we're delaying these songs, then we're delaying these songs, and it's gonna be like 15 years before we can actually get anything that we want out.
Out of like because you have a song called "Broken Generation." Did I hear that right?
Correct.
It was kind of muffly in that audio, but yeah, that was a good song. It's got that. Is that the one with the quiet? No, which one has like a quiet intro? I can't remember. It has
Behind
like
Green Eyes, I believe.
Yeah.
Where it's like the clean guitar.
Yeah.
That's Behind Green Eyes.
Yeah.
Broken Generation is the song that features Branch from 10 Times Demise.
Let's go.
I love bringing him on stage for that. Anytime he's in town, anytime he wants to hop on, I'm just like, come on, because that's always like our show ender, because the breakdown to that song is so insane.
Yeah.
It's so simple, but it's just oof, it hits heavy. And yeah, me and him, for whatever reason, like me and him don't perform on stage a lot together. Me and him just get each other live. Like whenever it's like dual vocalists, we just know how to just wreak havoc.
Let's go back to Alex for a second, because he goes in between the two bands. Like he plays for both, I guess, 100%. Who did he play for first?
10 Times.
10 Times Demise.
I think he was, before 10 Times, he was in this band called Kate and the Crushers. He left there and he got the opportunity with 10 Times. They were needing a drummer at the time. And I think that like our second or third time playing with 10 Times was his first show playing with him. Like his first or second. That was how we got introduced to Alex. And I was like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, this is Alex. He's really young.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. And then like, because we were anticipating that our drummer at the time was going to stay for a long time, and then whenever he told us like he was going to leave, it was like, that sucks. And then Alex hit us up after we posted that other Alex was leaving, and just offered to fill in. And then after our one of our Come and Take It shows, where we opened up for Pentagram, he was like, you know what, I'll just stay with you guys as long as you guys will have me, because this is awesome.
Yeah,
because like that show was awesome.
So he was the first guy out of the 10 Times that you met? Maybe?
No, the first guy at 10 Times I met was probably Branch.
Okay.
And
how did y'all meet? Like, how did the relationship spark? I don't know. Like,
so the relationship with 10 Times sparked because of that first initial show back in March of last year. We played at a venue called Modern Day Hemp Company in San Marcos.
Okay.
And that was our first show together. We didn't really like know them too much at that time, but we knew Ramin, their guitarist, because Alex was in our old drummer. Alex was in a band with Ramin like a year or two prior to that, back when we had our old drummer. And that's how we got in contact with the 10 Times guys, because Ramin left that band to join 10 Times. And because Ramin knew our old drummer, they needed a band to fill that slot.
Yeah.
That was just kind of how we met them. And
that's
then
cool.
Like 2 or 3 shows with them later, we meet Alex, and Alex, you know, gets more integrated with us. And then after Alex leaves, Alex picks up the pace, and it's history from there. And I know it can be really confusing with like Alex, meet Alex, Alex, meet Alex.
Yeah.
You know, there's
yeah.
like 4 different drummers in the Austin area that are all named Alex.
yeah. Damn,
It's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah.
We have to find a way to differentiate between like the 3 that we conversate with. So we can have like young Alex, Ziggy, and the other one who's we don't play with. But it's like we know them. We play shows with them occasionally.
Okay.
Her name's also Alex. I just call her Chica.
Chica.
Because her Instagram handle's just drummer Chica.
Okay. Who's she play for?
Right now she's playing with a band called Knocked Up. They're like a 4-piece all female hardcore group.
Okay. I
They
assume they play with these guys. Quite a bit,
no,
maybe?
actually, I don't think they have. But they just had their anniversary show like last night. I want to say last night, a few days ago. A lot of the ex bassist of 10 Times is actually in that band.
Okay.
A lot of people from the scene like Chica, like Ash, Micah, and I forget the singer's name, but they're all like coming from other bands. They all came together. It was like, this is what we want to do. So I was like, that's pretty sick. We haven't played a show with them yet, but I know everybody in the band.
That's good, man. And it's crazy how relationships in the bands can just kind of like mold out of nothing, you know? Like, cause like in San Antonio, do you know any bands out of San Antonio personally besides like Left 4 Dead? Like
Left 4 Dead, Waves in April. I believe they're San Antonio based. They're called Morning Apparel.
yes,
Morning Apparel.
Morning Peril. I think Morning Peril. I don't know. I could be wrong.
There's a few bands, man.
But what I'm trying to get at is like a lot of the bands in San Antonio are like tight.
Yeah.
They're pretty tight. Like some more than others, but like Austin, it sounds like it's the same type of
Yeah, there's a
dynamic or whatever,
Yeah,
which is really
there's
cool.
a huge music scene in Austin and there's a lot of really good musicians out in Austin.
Yeah.
What the hard part is just finding the right guys to come together in a band.
Yeah, especially in the metal scene. I'm talking about metal and rock in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like jazz or indie or whatever. But do you like indie music? I don't like music.
I listen to indie on occasion. Jazz is a big part of my roots. So I was in
Really?
a jazz band for like 7 years.
Okay, like for high school or something.
Middle school, high school, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of my
That's tough.
A lot of like my initial gigging experience was in jazz bands, saxophone, guitar, and I credit a lot of like my discipline in music, a lot of like why I run Broken Sound the way that I do, how I do what I do. I attribute a lot of that to the experiences that I had in jazz bands, where I was very structured, be here at this time, be here at this time, not very militaristic, but my cousin, who was my band director, shout out Marcus, he very much pushed me to be the best like guitarist, musician, performer that I could be with the limited things that I could do as a jazz guitarist. You know, just playing the root notes, playing, just the chord changes, and then trying to, be creative with that. And then when it was my time to shine and solo, what do I do there? But it taught me a little bit of everything, how to be part of the rhythm section, how to be part of the backbeat, how to be forward, and just professionalism, be here at this time, be here at this time in a timely manner. And that really just drilled into my head of just how seriously I need to take this if I want this to be my career, because this is the only thing I want to do.
That's good. I haven't been doing this a long time, this podcast. One thing that I have noticed from people who are like getting momentum or who already have like had the momentum for a while,
Yeah.
a lot of them say the same thing. They're like, there's like no option. There's like no other option.
Yeah.
And people who are making it like to like national and UK tours and stuff, they're the same way. They've been playing for 10, 15 years. I don't think it's all about luck. I think it's just about, and it's just me talking, just as an outsider from talking to these people. They just have the longevity.
Yeah.
And then at some point there's going to be an opportunity. It's not even like an if it's going to happen. It's more of like a when it's going to happen.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, because it's like, I don't want to say luck doesn't have anything to do with it, because we're all
I think
a
so.
little
Yes,
luck has to be
100%. I agree.
somewhere in there.
Even for me,
But-
like for this podcast, I get really lucky all the time on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Just the people I meet and the people that they know. So I know what you mean.
I feel you, but 100% dedication to especially is very important. Whenever I don't remember exactly when, I don't remember the day, but I just remember when, like around the time period that I realized I want to do music, it was kind of just like all bets are off. and something just told me, it's like, this is what you want to do. I remember I got into like a few arguments with my mother. She wanted me to go to college. My dad was always here for it. But after a while, once you get hit by that music bug, and if you know like this is what you want to do, nothing's gonna stop you. Because like I said earlier, like I've been through member changes. I've been through a few different bands. There's been times where I didn't even think Broken Time was gonna make it past like 5 years, or it's like this is gonna be the downfall of Broken Time. We're never gonna see this band again. But
Have you heard of the band called Outliers? Or, I'm sorry, not the band. The book called Outliers.
I can't say I have.
I think that's what it's called. But there's this thing where they say if you put in 10,000 hours or something like that, I think it's 10,000 hours, you will officially be like a master in whatever you're doing.
Yes, 10,000 hour rule.
Yeah, you heard of it.
I know that.
I was trying to be like,
like
educated.
It's like,
right
whoa,
now.
did you know this? I was like, I knew.
You shot me down. You shot me down quickly. But there's truth to that though.
Yeah, because it's. I mean, how are you gonna be able to call yourself a master if you don't actually go out and experience what it's like out in the actual world of whatever craft it is? Like I spent so many hours doing all the jazz band stuff that I never actually had any real life experience that wasn't curated by my band director, my cousin, the rest of, the jazz band. Mm-hmm. Everything was always curated by somebody else. Whenever it came for me to, come time, I wasn't at my 10,000 hours yet. So that's where it's like I still had to put in those hours of like reaching out to promoters, reaching out to other musicians, and reaching out to people that I didn't even know. Like, hey, I need this, and this. I'm looking for a band. I'm looking for a band member. I'm looking for a show. Could you help me? Some people would respond to me. Some people wouldn't. And that's a big part of it too. It's just like, hey, you got to put in that time and that effort, and you got to be told no quite a lot in this industry. You're going to be told no a lot more than you're going to be told yes.
100%. Yeah, man. I mean, for me, it's the same way. Like, the podcast is no different. I can talk about this all day, but I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to make it work.
I mean, you're doing something right. You actually have a pretty good room. You got a pretty good room.
It takes time and like to your to trying to find some commonality. I did have to put some money into this, right? Like especially up front, and I wasn't. I was like, well, how bad do you want it? Like, yeah, like I want it pretty bad. You know what I'm saying?
That badly enough, you're willing to put however much money you put into this.
Yeah.
Personally, I wanted it bad enough to where I was willing to move out of my mom's house.
Yeah.
And just be fully self-sufficient, even though it's like the cheaper thing would have been to stay with my mom. No, there's better opportunities out there.
That's good, man.
That's just how much are you willing to invest in yourself, and how much are you willing to invest in what you're capable of doing.
100%, bro. I'm gonna take a piss.
That's
good talk. Yeah, let's go right now. I'm gonna go on mine. You can go on yours.
Oh yeah, there's two of them.
These last like 3 weeks for me, like for the podcast, have been so like back to. It's my fault, kind of, but they've been back to back. Like I've been booking people like there was 1 week I had four people.
Dude, yeah.
Which I don't recommend that, but
I feel
I kind of had to in a way because people were scheduled to. But yeah, what were we gonna say?
I feel that because I did that unintentionally one time, but with shows, like. The week of my birthday show, I unintentionally scheduled 3 different performances the same week. Oh. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like.
Did you know that? Or did you know what you're getting yourself into?
Yes and no. So I knew that Inside the Hollow had a show that week that I was already I already said yes to. So I went and played that show the day after I got off work, I think, and then it was I believe it was the second Taken by Tide show that we did where we opened up for them, and I think that was middle of the week, and then the Friday or the Thursday was my birthday show close to my hometown, and that was all pretty within 5 days of each other, so that was pretty exhausting, and I had personal stuff going on in my life at that point. So
you want to talk about it? Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Not on the podcast. Unfortunately,
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no,
but
that was bad. I shouldn't have said that.
I don't care. It's all fun. It's all good. It's all good. But no, but even with that, as stressful as it is, and even with the tour that we did last year, for whatever reason, that I don't want to do anything else. Mm-hmm. Oh shoot, we got 3, 4, 5 shows in 1 week. Yeah. Let me know where I gotta be. That's cool, man. This is literally what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
As much as it sucks sometimes, as stressful as it is, it's just how it is.
Yeah, man. So yeah, obviously it's not full time for you. Are you working? Are you allowed to say? Are you working full time or part time? Can you say that much? If you want, you don't have to say anything.
Like day job or
Yeah, day job. Like for now.
Depends on your definition of full time, part time. I work full time hours. I work like a full time shift, but I only work like 3 days a week.
Okay.
Work like 3 12-hour shifts, and half the time they're not even 12-hour shifts. So I can go in like during the weekday, pick up a few extra shifts, throw around some boxes in the warehouse, and
Yeah.
just make a couple extra bucks. Easy peasy, no big deasy.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you told me your schedule, which I think it kind of works for you because
Yeah, and it's really easy to get days off sometimes. Some days, are harder than others, like especially around this time with Christmas and the holidays. But I manage. I manage to
good.
get like if I need a Saturday off, it's like, hey, can I have this Saturday off? No, okay, well, I'm just gonna take the point then and just not come in because that show matters that much to me. Or sometimes I've even had to say no to shows because I have to prioritize work, unfortunately.
yeah, for now.
Which right now I have to prioritize work because I'm kind of have to start upgrading my gear for the Inside the Hollow stuff. Because they do a lot. Because
Can you tell me more about this hollow place? I don't know what this is, bro.
So Inside the Hollow is the other band that I play in.
Okay.
I'm not an official member. I kind of want to be because I love the guys in the band.
It's not on your Instagram, right?
No, it's not.
That's why it's like new to me.
Yeah, it's but I've been playing with them for a few months. So I'm not an official member of the band, but I love the members. I love the music. I love the guys. The shows are always fun. We've played a few shows together now. We met them at the first show that we played this year, and they called me up like early in August. Was like, hey, we had 2 of our guitarists leave, and we're needing a fill-in. Would you be down to like fill in shows? You don't have to join the band. At the time, I like just gotten another 7-string, and they're a 7-string band. So I was really nervous, and that was the same show that I got called for. That I think whenever Alex was on this podcast, that he had the day like that show the next day. That was my first show with Inside the Hollow.
Can you describe the music?
Like I want to say it's like Broken Time, but a lot more riff heavy, a lot more technical.
Let's go.
Like a lot less emphasis on the vocals, a lot more emphasis on guitar and drums.
You shred.
Yeah. Well, I don't shred a lot.
You got melody.
I got some.
That's cool.
I can pull out some licks, but I wouldn't call myself a shredder. Personally.
Yeah. I don't think shredders call themselves shredders. You're not allowed to.
No, we're not. It's illegal.
And they're out of Austin, I guess.
Yeah, so they're based out of Austin, San Marcos. It's 2 brothers, Hugo and Oscar. They're both from Ecuador and moved up here and decided they want to start a band.
Oscar, yeah. They're from Ecuador. They're like from Ecuador.
No, they're from Ecuador.
That's crazy, bro.
Like they go down and visit their family a few times a year. I haven't been with them yet. I also just met them this year, but no, they're really cool guys. They're Joshua bassist. Their bassist Joshua. He's really fun. He's a really fun character, and their music's sick, and they have really heavy breakdowns. That's part of the reason why I love playing with them so much. Is I love breakdowns. I love playing breakdowns and cool riffs.
And you know what's interesting? We're about 10 years of a difference. Me and Alex, your drummer, Alex Foster, are about 15, 16 years of a difference. And I feel like y'all like the same music that I like, which is very crazy.
It is.
Like, it hasn't changed much, I guess. I don't even know.
A lot of the big timers like Pierce the Veil, A Day to Remember, even like heavier bands like Knocked Loose, who they've been around since like 2016 apparently. Like, yeah, no, I love all those bands.
Yeah.
Minus A Day to Remember, but that's just I haven't gotten into them yet.
No, I see that. I mean, you're not like a pop punk guy type. You know, you're more of like
Kinda.
Yeah.
I used to like pop punk a lot more than I do now, but these days I'm more of like a hardcore,
You graduated.
deathcore guy. I just like the heavier stuff these days.
I get you.
Which I love pop punk, but it's just whenever I'm like, if I had my selection of music genres, I'd probably reach for metalcore and hardcore.
Who's your favorite band?
Avenged Sevenfold or Bad Omens, one of those two. So
They're different.
Very different. So Avenged Sevenfold was the first metal band that I got into back in like 2017. I was a late bloomer when it came to like rock and metal. I didn't get into it till like 2016, 2017. So I was like 13, 14 years old.
No, maybe. I don't know. I was...
Compared to like everybody else that was listening to it at the time and people who were making fun of me for listening to the Gorillaz and Eminem
The
and stuff like
Gorillaz.
that.
What is this, 2006 or what is this?
2006? I wish.
I don't know. Gorillaz. I like Gorillaz.
But no, what's the thing? Yeah, Avenged Sevenfold is my favorite band of all time, and Bad Omens is a close second. I mean, my first tattoo is Bad Omens.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know much about Omens, to be honest.
They're really interesting. They keep like
I know their music. I know their
sounds.
music, but I don't know like what they're about or whatever. Do you mind showing what are your tats like what's going on right here?
So this is Bad Omens. This is like their logo from their last album. It's Death of Peace of Mind. The grave means death. The yin and yang is peace. This means mind. As far as I can tell, that's what these symbols mean. But that album meant that much to me. Like that was a very pivotal album in my personal life. Where I was getting out of school, was getting over a lot of stuff like mental health, relationships, stuff like that. And that album really was like a crutch for me, and that got me through some really tough times. So I was like, for my first tattoo, I was like, why not just get it as like a permanent reminder of where I was at that point in my life.
That's cool, man.
So this was my first tattoo, all three of these. And then I got this second one that you can't really see it, but it's an E.
It's an E.
It stands for Enriquez. I got this the same day that I bought my replacement bike for the one that got wrecked.
Oh, wow.
Because we were waiting forever for the dude, and my dad was like, "Do you just want to go get a tattoo real quick?"
Your dad was like,
Yeah. He was like, "Here, let's go get a tattoo. I'll pay for the tattoo. I don't care."
yeah.
And then this one I got to commemorate that that
Memento
motorcycle.
Mori, yeah.
Memento Mori. My buddy Brian from the band Cloud Anchor, like I mentioned before, I traded a guitar for this.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I got that, and then there's one on like the back.
What does that mean again? And it's Latin, right?
Yeah, it's Latin. It kind of means remember that death exists. Remember
Got
that
it.
you will die. Stuff like that.
Or like, isn't it what's that other phrase that they say?
There's
Like seize the day or something? Is it like that?
There's seize the day, as above, so below.
But that's not that, right?
No, it's not. That.
Okay.
Well, it could be depending on how you take it. I mean, for me, it's like seize the day would be, in conjunction with memento mori. Like memento mori, remember that death exists. So seize the day now while you still have it.
Okay.
That's kind of how I look at it.
That's a good phrase, though. I like that one. I've seen that. Yeah, that's a good phrase. Not a lot of people have that.
And I got another one that I just got like a few days ago, like at the top of my spine. It's hard to see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of like the start of like a piece.
Yeah.
I just
What is it again?
it's the start of something. It's a little cyber sigilism thing. I was like, I want it to like crawl down my back. It's just like this big.
Oh, okay.
Right now, but eventually, like we're gonna start adding to it.
Okay.
Have it go like across my shoulders all the way down my back. It's just the start, and it was free.
That's free.
Well, it was free.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't say
There's
too
a
much
lot of ways to
because officially I
maybe
paid for it, but
Taco
it
Bell.
was free.
So they paid you in Taco.
Yeah,
You
they
paid them in Taco Bell.
I paid her in Taco Bell.
That's good,
Paid her
man.
in Taco Bell.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. That's cool, man. I don't have any tats. I'm not like I don't know, man. I'm just I'm not scared of a needle. Actually, you know what? I am scared of needles.
I don't blame you.
I hate needles. I hate getting injected by stuff.
Yeah,
I'll do it, but like I'm not, whatever. But I hate. And if there's any females that are even 1% interested, just turn this off for a second. I hate commitment.
I know I feel you.
but I don't mean it like with relationships. I just mean it like I don't know, man.
Just the idea of it is the idea. I know what you mean. The idea of it is like really like daunting and scary at first.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like I've had commitment issues for a good majority of my life.
Yeah.
And it was scary, but then I was like, at one point I just got a tattoo. I was like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah. That's cool, man. I mean, that's just me, bro. Like in the metal scene and the rock scene, like it's common, that there's a lot more freedom to that. But for me, I'm just like, maybe I'm just anxious about it. I don't know.
That's probably what it is too. Because like one thing that I was scared of or very standoffish about was actually piercings. And I don't know if you saw it yet, but I got my cartilage pierced.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That was more recent. I just kind of ripped the Band-Aid off. I was kind of like a spontaneous decision. It was just screw it, why not? And I'm like, it's not as bad as you think. I was scared of more scared of piercings than I was tattoos, and I got my tattoos first.
Okay.
So this was, the newest one, and I was like, it's not as bad as you think it is.
Yeah, no, I imagine that. My friends have tats. All my friends, everyone that I know has tats,
Yeah.
bro. I'm like the only guy that doesn't have tats, and like,
feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, but
That's how it was for me for a while. Like a lot of my older friends back when I was just turned 18, 19, everyone was like, yeah, I just got this Dimebag Daryl tattoo. His guitar, his lightning, his dime bucker, whatever the hell. And I was like, man, I wish I had money for a tattoo. And then I had money for a tattoo, and and my dad surprised was like, we're gonna go get a tattoo today. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
He forced me down in that chair. He didn't actually force me, but he called me and was like, I'm taking you to Kingpin and we're gonna go get a tattoo.
Did your dad like similar music to you?
Yes and no. So he does like a lot of the music that me and my younger sister like. I got my younger sister into more of like the rock and metalcore world. And he does like he loves Broken Time. He's been a big Broken Time supporter for as long as the band's been around. And he, he's gotten into more of like, the more modern stuff like Bad Omens, whatever my younger sister's listening to. But he's more of like the classic guy. He likes Linkin Park, Metallica, Megadeth, Iron Maiden. He loves Van Halen especially. But he was born in '69.
Oh no, there he is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, wait, what was his generation? I guess probably like no, I think Van Halen. How old is your dad? Can I ask that?
He was born
Roughly.
he was born in '69, so he'd be 50.
Okay, he grew up in the 80s then.
Yeah, he did.
That's cool. Yeah, it's a special time.
Yeah, him and my mom
Molly
both
Crew
did.
and probably maybe he likes Molly Crew. I maybe
Yeah, he likes Motley
or
Crue.
he tolerates it maybe.
Oh no, he can get down with Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
And if he doesn't, he can correct me because you have my number, Dad.
and your mom, is she like in the same kind of like music space as like all of y'all?
No, not at all.
No.
No, my mom, like, she supports what I do. She's come around a lot more to like seeing that I'm been able to take care of myself. I have a day job, able to live on my own and do what I want to do. So she's come around and become supportive of it. But initially, she was like, she didn't like rock, she didn't like metal, she didn't like the metal that we play. She doesn't like the screaming. She wanted me to go to college. I didn't want to go to college, and with that I kind of just had to stand my ground.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's not the worst move to go to college or to not go to college in 2025. It's not the worst move, dude. Like honestly, like it's actually like
If
how much debt
know
do you
what
have? You
wanna
probably have
do.
like little to no debt. Like
Only
in
debt
general.
I have is something that I had to take as a loan I had to take out for like moving into my house that I was renting, but that was for something completely different.
Yeah.
And I could pay that off tomorrow if I really wanted
Exactly.
to. But because I was very lucky, and that's where I will thank my mom for this because she did instill in me really good like economic values. I was able to pay off my car. I don't owe anything. I rent my townhouse. I own my bike. I own all of my music gear.
That's crazy, man.
I'm not paying off anything except for like this one loan that I only own like $800 for.
Okay.
And I actually learned from her story because she was paying off student debts for a long time.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to do that.
It sounds scary, man.
It sounds so terrible.
Yeah.
And I barely passed high school. Not in the sense I was like a bad student. I just didn't care. I didn't want to do it anymore.
It's the financial tattoo.
Yeah.
It's scary, man.
It's so scary.
Don't do it.
Not yet. I encourage gap years. Like if you're
Maybe.
if you're in high school and watching this, if you don't know what you want to do,
Yeah.
take a couple years off.
Yeah.
Figure out what you want to do. It's like I didn't know I knew what I wanted to
'Cause
do, but I knew what I didn't want to do, and I didn't do that.
Because dude, there's like people in college, and they're paying money to like be in a gap year mindset. Like they don't even know what the hell they're doing.
Oh yeah,
They don't even know what they want to do.
which is crazy to me.
You can do that for free.
You can do that for free in your parents' house.
Yeah.
and just
You can like not know what you want to do for free. Imagine that.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what I want to do sometimes.
It's crazy. Like
I don't gotta pay anything.
exactly, just do it, bro. Like it's not the worst deal. If you know what you want to do, by all means.
By all means. I mean, shoot. I'm even seeing that with my sisters, but my sisters are like, we know what we want to do, and one of them's even like, I'm so mad because you did make good grades, and you barely tried. I was like, I was just a good test taker. I didn't pay attention.
That's what they all say. Yeah. I think I was a C. I was a B student. I was like a B minus student. I was decent.
Yeah, I was kind of like a C student until the end of the grading period, in which case I would just make up all of my
Yeah.
make all my assignments and make A's on them.
Let's go.
Like all my teachers and would be like, you can make good grades, but you just don't care. Like I really don't.
Yeah.
Like why are you even in this class? Because I need to graduate.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, because I'm trying to get out of here.
'Cause I don't want to be here anymore.
That's cool, man.
And even back then, like all the teachers knew what I wanted to do. That I wanted to do Broken Time. That I wanted to be, some sort of rock star, do something in the music industry.
But when there's not a lot of people who have that commitment though, like musicians in general.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of
Especially at that young of an age.
yeah, like you can't take it seriously a lot of the times. But there's a good handful of people who will take it seriously. Mm-hmm. But I don't think they saw that.
Like my teachers.
Yeah, like your teachers, like your mom, like you know what I'm saying.
I think they were just like this kid just needs to get anywhere but this school.
Yeah.
Like he wants to go out and be a rock star. Let him do what he wants. I just don't want him in my classroom anymore.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is like there's a lot of like musician or like people who try to be musicians. Like it's either like a phase or maybe they just suck. They can
Some
suck.
straight up, some people aren't cut out for it. I've met quite a few people in this industry. A lot of people who they have the dedication, they have the want and the drive to do it, and it's not for them. For one reason or another, whether it be like they already have like a pre-established life, they're in a relationship and the relationship isn't permitting for it, and that relationship means that much to them. Or maybe this isn't what it's cracked up to be.
And look,
admittedly, it's really not. It's kind of a shitty lifestyle, but it's fun.
It's fun. But I'm not trying to say like if you want to be a musician, just don't do it professionally. Like if you're like that. If you're like that, right? If you're in that category of people.
I mean, I guess so.
Everyone's allowed to have art, right? And just create art. I'm all for it. But like, let's just be real with yourself. I think that's the message.
Yeah, there's a difference between doing music for a hobby and doing it for
100%.
Profession.
Yeah,
like there's even some big names out there that they don't tour, they don't like release music consistently because they just like doing it as a hobby.
I know a lot of people like that, and they have potential.
Yeah, they could tour the world, they could do all this stuff, but that's just not them.
The people that I know, they just don't want to put in that marketing, whatever. They don't want to do that, but they just want to create a picture, a music picture. They just want to do it for themselves so they can just sit back and just.
And even with that, that's in my opinion, that's so respectable.
Nothing wrong with that.
That is super respectable because music is still art at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you don't have to go out and produce it and put all this effort into it if that's not what you're about. If that's not what you're about, then own what you are about. In which case, hey, if you want to release it, release it. If you just want to do it for yourself, do it for yourself.
I think I'm in that category. Like I haven't put music out in a while, like a few months. But like if I do, like it'll be out there maybe like on the streams, but I'm not gonna like perform it. I don't think.
Yeah. You say you're definitely more of like a bedroom player than a live player.
100. I mean, that is not what I think. That is what is true.
I feel you. I feel you, man.
I mean, I don't know, man. There's just a lot of I don't know. This is the bedroom.
This is the bedroom.
This is a bedroom.
This is a bedroom.
Yeah, converted to a studio.
Nice.
So, and this is where I recorded. I record music here, and I'll have people just hop on mics, and we'll just run it.
It's kind of a similar thing at my house. I don't have the same desk, but I have a bigger like RTA desk. And I just like the whole 9 o'clock shots EP that we recorded. I recorded that in my house, and we just did it with like electric drums.
What do you use like Ableton? Like what's your DAW?
Reaper. I use Reaper because it's free.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Sorry, Reaper guys.
Hey, they know it.
Everybody knows
It's not private news.
It's not the biggest secret that nobody pays for Reaper, but I feel bad when I say I don't.
You're trying to reap the benefits of that. I'll tell you that.
I've been reaping the benefits for how long have I had this commercial license for?
Oh, shit.
This free license?
Yeah.
And they won't shut it off.
That's funny, man. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. And you know I noticed a lot of people about like musicians or just people I guess people in general, but musicians, they're not afraid to like break the rules, like legally, like break the rules.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to like think outside the box to like get to their next whatever like destination, like professionally or whatever they're trying to do next.
Yeah.
I had a guy, and this hasn't been released yet, but I had a guy come on and I'm not gonna say who it is, just for his privacy.
Yeah.
But he basically said that I mean, I guess it's not illegal, I don't think. But what I'm trying to say is like he's just doing the things that he needs to do to like what I'm trying to say is like that's what I've noticed too, like across the line, like these guys, they're not willing to take no for an answer. Like they will make it happen by any means possible.
Oh yeah. You can always kind of spot the guys who are in it to win it. To like after a point, whenever you've been in this game, whether it be, performing, studio, podcast, you can always tell who has the passion, who has, potential, who is in it to win it. Like there's like even with the 9 o'clock shots guys, like one of the members is, he's so talented. He's so about this. He's super young. So he's got that young that young man mentality of just I will do whatever I can to get any sort of like recognition and any sort of foot in a door in the music industry. And then there's the other one who's just here to do it for fun.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, both are very respectable, and we like all three of us have a good dynamic in that band.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, nothing wrong with people just being want to create art for the sake of creating art, not for the sake of pleasing people monetarily.
It's not for
There's
everybody.
a difference, and I think it's actually kind of healthy to do it.
Do it for
the other
yourself.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Part of the reason why I wanted to start doing, like, going public was because of how much this music meant to me when I was like before I started creating music, and how much of a crutch I leaned on it, like when I was younger, when I was a teenager. It got me through some tough times. So that's where it's like I decided I want to go public with it, because I do want people to have possibly another outlet. Like if Broken Time becomes an outlet for somebody else, then cool, awesome. Then I accomplish what I set out to do. And if not, at least I can say I'm putting my story, my songs, my hurt out for the world to see, because that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Are you gonna be in Hollow anytime soon? Like, do you think are y'all talking, or like what's the
Like joining the band was?
Yeah, like officially.
It's weird because I've brought up the ideas, like I want to join the band. If I do want to, because I'm already playing like a majority of their shows, but I don't bring like anything creatively to the table. I spend a lot of my creative efforts and a lot of my passion towards like Broken Time and 9 O'Clock. Even though I love the music that Inside the Hollow writes, they do have like their kind of their established sound. Oscar does a lot of the songwriting. I wouldn't be able to replicate what he does on guitar. He's got his feel, I got my feel. And even though like we're working together, like I don't want to spoil anything, but we might be working on a few shows, wink wink, nudge nudge, next year.
With Hollow.
With Hollow.
Okay.
And so that means I'd have to do double duty like each show. But
That's cool though.
But it's, as much as I would love to, I just don't think I have the full-time commitment, because they do also have like another sub-in that they call in whenever I can't do it, or if somebody else can't do it, because Oscar also plays guitar. As much as I would love to be like a permanent member of that band, I'm like you said, I'm also a little bit scared of commitment. I got a few other things that I want to make sure that I take care of in my life. Like right now, I'm really focusing heavily on my mental health, because I realized way too late that I was taking a lot of that for like, not granted, but I wasn't taking it as seriously as I should have. And it kind of blew up in my face later down the line this year. But that's where I was like talking about, like, oh, I got some personal stuff going on. That's mostly that mental health stuff. But
100%.
that's where it's like I need to focus on that. So it's like I can't do every Inside the Hollow show as much as I want to, because I love playing with those guys. Maybe sometime down the line, like if things slow down, or if they just don't need like a creative member, they just need like a live member, maybe. But as of right now, it's just like those are just my homies. I'm doing them a favor, and I kind of call myself a member of the band, but I can't officially say it.
Yeah.
So it's like a weird like limbo with me and Inside the Hollow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's normal. A lot of people are going through that right now.
Yeah.
It's not anything crazy, but it's weird.
It is weird. It's such an interesting phenomenon. It's like, yeah, I'm in the band, but I'm not in the band.
Right.
I'm not like a full-time member. They have to ask me to come do shows, and I don't just, oh, we have a show, cool.
Yeah. Is there like a crazy story that you have? I mean, in your young 22 years of living on this earth, is there like a crazy time, like, I don't know, like related to music in general that might have like, could have been anything. Maybe you met someone, or maybe you encountered something on stage or whatever.
I got a few stories. Do you want to like try and narrow it down to anything, if you're trying to, like, what kind of story are you looking for?
It could be anything, man.
Ooh,
This is your episode.
I got performance stories, mosh pit stories.
Maybe just performance.
Performance stories. What would be a good performance story? God, there's so many.
It doesn't have to be crazy, but just something that I want to know.
There were kids, like actual like young kids in New Jersey. Like whenever we played up in New Jersey, none of us have ever been in New Jersey at that point. And there were kids there that knew like a lot of our lyrics.
That's cool.
And I was like, I didn't see them, because I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I'm on stage with Broken Time, I kind of black out. A lot of times when I'm on stage, I don't remember what I did on stage. I have to like put up GoPros and drum cams and all that stuff to like, okay, what did we do this show? And I have no recollection of this, but like my guitarist and my bassist both came up to me and was like, dude, there was like people and kids in this crowd singing lyrics to like My Sorrows, Ignore, Burn, Conscious.
So someone's gonna watch this episode.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna watch this
I'm
episode.
pretty sure one of them might actually
Let's
watch this
go.
episode.
Let's
Which
go.
if you did, like, thanks for honestly, thanks for coming out to the New Jersey show. That was a tight show.
That's
But
crazy, bro.
That was crazy because I was like, one of them, like my band specifically pointed out there was a kid singing the lyrics to My Sorrows. I'm like, we have not put that song out. How do you know that song? We put out like a few like live videos where it was on the set, but I never put out lyrics.
That's how though. That's how. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, that's one story.
It's called My Sorrows.
Yeah, it's called My Sorrows. That's one of the like off of the 10 songs off this album. That's one of the 2 that I didn't have like almost 100% of a hand in writing. That's like the only other song that my old guitarist Jaden had a hand in writing with too. So like he completely wrote Ignore. I didn't write anything for Ignore except for the drums.
Wow.
And My Sorrows, that song, me and him kind of co-wrote that. He had this riff idea one day back in like 2021, and we kind of just fleshed it out. And he said we can keep the song after he left the band. So shout out Jane, appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. Is there like when is the album gonna come out? Is there like an official date, or is there a month that you can say?
There's not, unfortunately. It's all really dependent on how much work we put in to pay it off, and music videos, production, stuff like that.
Music videos too?
I'm trying. I'm really trying to go like as balls to the wall with this release.
2026 is gonna be pivotal.
The last 3 years have all been like a bigger step than the last. 2023, we found our step. We found our people again. We found Elias. We found our drummer, Alex. And 2024, we found Elias. We got him in. We went on tour, released Ignore and Conscious. And then 2025, we didn't release anything this year, but holy crap, the opportunities we've had are insane.
Yeah.
And 2026 is like, it could go anywhere.
I think so.
We could go on tour. We could crash and burn. We could literally the sky's the limit at this point. What are we gonna do with it?
How old's like the band in general?
8 years old now.
No, I meant like the people in it.
Oh, so I'm 22. Alex just turned 17. Our drummer.
18, right?
18. Yeah. Did I say 17?
Yeah.
I meant 18. Yeah. Alex just turned 18 not too long ago. Elias is 23, 24, and Jackson, our bassist, is 20. He turns 21 in a month.
Y'all are, this is cool, man. This is cool.
Well, yeah,
If y'all were like 35, 36, like I'll be like, okay, like dude,
it's time to hang up. It's time to hang up the code.
honestly, even 35 is like kind of young too. Like it could be.
Yeah.
But the fact that y'all are like babies right now, like it's crazy.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy.
And I kind of take full advantage of that fact. I don't know why, but I can power through like anything that my body needs me to do.
Yeah.
It's like, like the next rest stop is like in 2 miles. I'm like, I don't gotta eat. I don't gotta eat.
I'm the same
Only thing I will need to do is I need to pull over and pee.
Yeah.
Because my bladder's really small. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I think this week by itself was pretty bad. Like for me, like it was pretty like time crunching and mental. I don't want to say like mental health was bad, but like my mental stress was just like crazy.
It was just there's so much on your plate.
I had to get this episode out today because they're releasing an album on Friday.
Nice.
Upon a Burning Body.
Oh, that's right. Their new album is coming out
on Friday. Yeah, and we recorded it like, but and then again the week before I had 4 people. I had 4 guests on.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks before I had 4 guests on. So I really had, I only had one maybe like 5-6 days to like edit and everything, and then I almost finished it. I was like 90% done, and then the file got corrupted.
Oh no!
Yeah, 2 hours of an episode.
No way.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I would have been so pissed,
dude. Last night I went to bed at 2 a.m. and I had to wake up to my full time job at 7:45.
That's
which is not crazy. It's not, that's doable. But I'm just saying,
like it's doable. It's like not the most uncommon thing, but that sucks.
Yeah, I was pissed off.
I don't blame you.
I was pissed off.
I don't blame you.
But I was editing all day because I usually go to my parents' house like on Sunday.
Yeah.
And like I was like I can't. Yeah, I mean, I saw my Thanksgiving, which is fine, but like, I'm just like, I can't go over. Like, I gotta get this done.
Sometimes that's when it really sucks is whenever like your passion and what you want to do does get in the way of like relationships and family. Like, I mean, I've had that problem, especially with Broken Time, where it got in the way of like friendships, relationships, family. been through more than my fair share of relationships through this band. But the one constant and throughout all of my life, as long as it's been, has been fucking Broken Time.
Yeah.
Broken Time, music.
I like
9
that,
o'clock
man.
shots inside the hollow. Which means sometimes I think I'm like, I hate the fact that I center my life so much around stuff like this, but
Around stuff like
Broken Time, music, and the fact that
Okay.
I put so much passion and energy that it's almost effortless. That it does affect, my personal life, but I'm also like, well, this is my personal life too. This is what I want to do. This is my career. This is my job. This is my dream.
if you want to live if you want to live like nobody else, you have to live like nobody else first.
Unfortunately, that means you gotta make some sacrifices.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, man. This was cool, man. I'm really glad you came out here. Hopefully it was worth it. This is not your first podcast. I think you were on one prior to me.
I was, yeah. So we did a podcast with, his name's Ryan, with ATX Metal Podcast to help promote the show that we got coming up this Saturday, which by the time that this episode's up, it won't be this Saturday. It'll be like 4 Saturdays
It's
ago.
probably gonna be like a month, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
It kind of is what it is. These things take
I
time.
love these episodes because I don't have like, for me, I'm getting selfish right now. Like I don't have to release it like in 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's great. Shout out to Ryan for getting that out.
Shout out to Ryan for getting it out in a very timely manner.
Yeah, but that's cool, man. Was that your first podcast?
That was technically my second podcast. So I did a podcast with my friend. Her name's Jill. She has a podcast with like her friend, family member. I want to say it's her cousin. I could be wrong. I hope she doesn't get mad at me for this if she watches this.
She will.
She probably will. But we did like 2 episodes where they featured me on there, where I just gave a little bit about like history about the band and 9 o'clock shots, and a few like Reddit stories, because they like to do like Reddit read-alongs too. So that was technically my first podcast, but that one was a lot more chill because it was just like, oh yeah, it's my friend's podcast. My first actual like full more bigger production podcast was Ryan's ATX Metal Podcast.
Let's go.
And that one I was really nervous for. I'm not gonna lie.
It was virtual, right?
Yeah, it was all over. I think he did it over the app Riverside. Was how he what the app he uses.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, man. They can get nervous sometimes. I get nervous too. Like every time I it's weird. It's weird.
It's so
we get
weird.
used to it.
You get used to it, but it's like what I found, even with stage fright, it's so inconsistent sometimes. There'll be some shows where I'm like, okay, like this is the biggest crowd I've ever played, so I'm gonna go up there and I'm just gonna kill it. And then there's other times there'll be like, I don't know what is about to happen. There's like 15 people out there and my hands are shaking. My palms are sweaty, my knees are weak, and my arms are
What are you,
heavy.
Eminem?
At this point, I might as well be. There's vomit on my sweater already.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. But it's so inconsistent because even like with this was my first in-person podcast.
Yeah.
Everything else was virtual, but with this was like, it felt really natural.
That's cool, man.
Felt easy.
I hope so. That's kind of like, I try my best to do. I'm trying to improve on a lot of stuff too, like to make it more like more normal or whatever, because everyone that I bring on, we meet. Oh, I mean, obviously we got to message each other first, and then we just got to like meet each other for the first time, and then bam, cameras. It's kind of weird. It's like a legal sex scene, if you will. It's like one of those. It's like one of those things,
Yeah.
Except that I didn't pay you to come. That's the only difference. That, and then we didn't do it. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I have not been touched once.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah. And I won't. But what will happen is that you're gonna kill on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
That's what will happen.
We're gonna kill it.
I
I gotta kill it with 2 bands because I gotta do Inside the Hollow and Broken Time.
double kill. You play Halo?
What's up?
You play Halo?
Double kill.
Yeah.
Kill-tacular.
Yeah.
What's the last one? What's the last one that it is? It's like double kill, triple kill.
There's like 20 of them, bro.
Oh God.
Kill-tastrophe.
Kill-tastrophe.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's cool, man. I really appreciate you coming on, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Is there anything that I might have like missed on? How did I do? Did I do okay?
Oh yeah, you did great.
Thanks, man. I
You
appreciate
did
it.
really good. You tackled, we tackled a lot of the Broken Time stuff, a lot of the 9 o'clock shot stuff. I know I'm not officially Inside the Hollow, but we got that. I don't know. There's so many things that I could talk about, but I know we don't have all day, and we've already been recording for a minute.
Is it like important? Is it entertaining? It's up to you.
It can be.
It's up to you, man. I don't even care. You drove 3 hours for this thing. It's your show. I'm just on it.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I guess it just depends on what else you would want to get into. Because I mean, I can talk about music and more experiences all day.
Okay, yes, but it might get a little personal, but that's okay. I think that might be okay.
That's fine.
Can I take a piss real quick?
Yeah, go
All
for
right,
it.
I'll be back.
Cool place
Appreciate you.
down in
Thanks for coming out. Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers.
Green Sausage House?
Green Sausage House. I got the best kolaches, danishes, meats.
Out of Belton or?
Out of I don't even know what the city's technically called, but it's right outside of Temple, like a little west of Temple.
Are you country?
Not really.
It's
I kind of am.
Is it a country town?
Temple was, so it's got country parts, and like right next to it, it's all just like
Strip malls or
boonies and you know, because it's like Temple, and then you have right north to the north of it is Troy, which is, you know, where all the old people live on their ranches that they inherited 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And then directly south of Belton, you got Salado, which is like a developing community, and then it's just nothing until you hit Gerald.
Oh wow.
So it's just kind of just like landlocked. So it's a little bit of country, a little
Okay.
bit of city, a little bit of everything.
Interesting.
So it's an interesting dynamic.
Are you? But you're not country. You are.
Not necessarily.
You're like suburban. Maybe
more
right.
suburban. More so. I have country roots because my mother like raised me on like country values, southern values, but no, I'm more suburban than anything.
That's cool, man. I try to be country sometimes. I can be kind of country.
I can throw in an accent every now and then. I can throw whatever accent you need. So if you wanted me to talk like this the whole time, we could have arranged some.
That's me on Sundays.
Yeah.
No, I do like country music. I do like Turnpike Troubadours. I like George Strait is not my favorite.
My mother loved George Strait.
Everybody loves George Strait, and I don't know why I shouldn't have said that, but it's true. He's not my favorite.
No, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of hate for that.
It's fine. I don't even care, bro. He's good.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna make it someday.
What so I'm not the biggest country fan. I enjoy it, but it's not my cup of tea normally. But one artist I do enjoy that I'll throw on occasion that my mom knows I like is Wetzel.
He's good.
He's gotten big from what I hear. It's like his shows sell out. They sell an incredible amount of merch, and he's just
Girls love that guy too, dude. I got some beer from HEB. It's Coetzel. He's got like a collab with this beer called, what's it called? What's that beer called? Is it called Lone Outlaw Light? Outlaw Light.
Okay, because
it's
I know
cheap beer, blue can.
I know Lone Star. I can't say I've had Outlaw yet.
It's okay.
It's okay. That's all I need to know.
I buy because Coetzel's name's on it. I'll tell you that much.
Maybe it's a step above Busch Light. I love Busch Light.
It's if you want one, I got one. But I'm just saying, like, I got them here, but I got them in house. But I buy them because they're like $16 for a 24.
$16 for a 24 pack.
Coetzel got that. He got that contract.
He's got the hookup.
He's making 2 cents of whatever. I don't know.
He's got the hookup, and he's got to be making so much money off of that.
Maybe he's in debt now. That's crazy, man. I wanted to ask you, bro, because you mentioned, or you said it subtly, that you're Christian now. Can we talk about that? Are we allowed to talk about that? We don't have to.
Yeah, I'm open to talking about it. This is a little bit of more of a newer development. I've been a Christian my whole life, but I've recently stepped a lot more into my faith, into my Christianity, and I've just been more so accepting. I've used the term, because I journal a lot. I use the term, I've been coming to terms with my faith a lot more because like it's been there. I guess for a while I didn't want to believe it.
Yeah.
You know, but I started just praying and accepting it. And I don't go around pushing it onto other people, but I just have started accepting it more into my life.
That's cool, man. Yeah. They say like they say like a lot of people are afraid of the light rather than like the dark. Like in this case, right? Like that's what they say, and I believe it 100%. That's like how is that in the metal scene? Like, is it? I have my own opinion, and I can share that later on. But I'm just saying, like, for you, like, how is that working out?
Like being a Christian in the metal scene?
Yeah.
Honestly, I try to keep the two worlds very separate. Like the metal scene and the whole music scene, I keep that as like my professional relationships and my professional career. And my Christianity is my religion, my faith is. I try to keep separate. I'll like if people ask me, I'll bring it up. I'll talk to them about it, but it's not. I try not to like have it be the main focus. It's not the main focus of my music because we're not a Christian band. Not everybody in my band's Christian, and even though some people see it as like Broken Time is Broken Time's Jake's solo project, it's really not. Because at the end of the day, I'm still bringing other members to help me write. I still bring in other members to help me, give their 2 cents into my band. So I try to just keep it separate, but I try to, keep my values still true to what I want to do. Like, so whatever values I'll have or whatever morals I have, I try to still keep that, hold to me. Like, I can't think of a good example right now because, like I said, it is more of a recent development.
Yeah.
So I haven't had a whole lot of experience as, like, what is, I guess, sinful, what isn't in a show sense. But I don't go up on stage and give, like, 24-minute rants about this is how God saved my life and how he turned me from, drugs and all this other stuff. I'm like, I don't need to do all that.
After playing Crown,
After playing Crowned, where it talks about somebody potentially overthrowing somebody who could be seen as, God.
yeah, that's really interesting.
But it's something that I don't really mix up a lot just because I don't feel the need to. Like, especially in Austin, a lot of the people in the music industry in Austin aren't religious, and a lot of people ask. A lot of people ask me, is like, is there anything I should like stray away from? And the only thing I'll have to say is just know I'm a Christian, but I really don't care.
That's fair.
Like, you're gonna do you.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, for sure. That's really cool. Thank you for sharing that, by the way.
Absolutely.
That's really nice. I like that. Just because you said it, again, like for me, like I don't like asking about that type of stuff. But if someone like kind of like hints at it, I might come back at it in a way.
Yeah. Like there's an artist that we played with for a while. His name was 666, and he's not particularly the most religious figure, and he said that he's got his own stance on religion. I'm like, you know what? That's cool.
Yeah.
You're expressing your story. You're hurt. Mm-hmm. Like, who am I to tell you otherwise? Who am I to tell you that you can't call your band name 666 just because that offends me? I don't care.
Right. No, that's really interesting. Even like in a normal workplace, whatever it is, maybe you're working at, let's just say corporate McDonald's or whatever. You can't bring religion into it. As much as, it's just, you got to keep them separate in a way.
You have to, because like
you could,
that's like,
but like
corporate policy.
Maybe not Chick-fil-A, but yeah.
Thankfully, I've never worked for Chick-fil-A.
Thankfully,
I got close. I worked for Cane's.
Cane's is good.
Cane's was a good high school job. Coming out of high school, I'm like, That's why I'm glad I went to a blue collar and work in a warehouse now.
That's good, man. You don't like Chick-fil-A?
I love Chick-fil-A, but I feel like if I worked there, it would ruin it for me.
Because you like it so much, or
because I actually do enjoy it, but also the same thing happened with Cane's, where it's like I got a discount at Cane's, and Cane's is really expensive.
Yeah, I don't go to Cane's
so I would
for that
really
reason.
only get Cane's while I worked there.
Yeah,
I'll go there occasionally for like a post-workout meal or, excuse me, like a little pick-me-up, a little taste of home. But normally I don't go to Cane's just because it's so expensive.
It is expensive, man. And you can get chicken for free at some places too, like where I know. But or HEB like $4 for a rotisserie. But Cane's I think it's the best. It's one of the best ones. Like their sauce is phenomenal.
It's
unmatched.
It's a sauce restaurant. It's not a chicken restaurant. Like, if it was a chicken restaurant, we would have more things on the menu.
I was this close to getting sponsored from Cane's. They reached out to me.
Really?
No.
Damn. That would have been funny. That would have been so funny.
You just ruined it.
Shoot, you should have told me something. I could have brought up some Cane's memorabilia. I have like a limited time like Post Malone poster that they would put up on the restaurant like windows.
Well, you have that?
One.
You have
They were
one?
throwing it out, and I was like, I'm not letting you throw this out. I'm keeping it.
Well, what is it exactly?
It's like a post. It was back whenever we had like a collaboration with Post Malone.
Still do, I think, because he has a Cane's in Dallas.
He does. He has his he has his own Cane's dedicated
restaurant
to the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
But whenever he was like doing his like limited time
right
for something, and he had like his limited time like only cups. I have like all 4 of them because I worked there. I would just grab them.
That's so cool, man.
There was in every Cane store there was like a big purple or pink like poster on the windows that was just like Post Malone's face with his. I think it was like he had something on his head and it said Raising Cane's or something. But it's like they were throwing it away, and I was like, I want it. I haven't put it up. I haven't done anything with it. I might try to find someone to buy it because I know somebody will.
How much do you want for it?
I don't know, because I don't know what it's worth theoretically.
So can you describe it to me?
It's big.
It's big. How big? How big are we talking?
Restaurant window big.
What's a window? Like, is it like this wall right here?
If I had to say it's probably this Rockets poster times 1.5.
Okay, and it's a poster. It's not like it's a poster. Like,
It's a poster.
just
it's got some
paper?
like adhesive stuff on the back because it needed to stick to a window without like thumbtacks or anything. But you can just thumb thumbtacks on there if you want.
I'll buy it.
I mean, I'll save it.
I will buy
have it.
I will buy
I
it.
have it at my mom's house. It's just the next time I have a show in San Antonio, just remind me.
Or if Alex is
or if Alex just comes through again.
I will buy from you.
Okay.
Name your price.
Just give me $75 for it. Someone's gonna like look. Someone's gonna like know exactly what poster I'm talking about. I was like $75. Are you kidding me?
Wait, let me see. Can I see?
I don't-
do you have a picture of it?
I don't. This was like I haven't worked for Canes in like over a year, and this has just been sitting in my room.
That's pretty lit.
I have that.
Lit.
That's what I have.
And it's paper, right? It's paper.
Yeah, it's paper. It's got adhesive on the back, so you could stick it. I'm pretty sure the adhesive might stick, but
Fire,
it's
bro.
it's been a year or two
Fire.
since I took that thing down.
I will message you, sir.
There's so many things I have from working there that I would just pick up from the garbage that they throw away. Like I have a whole menu board
Yeah.
that I just hung up in my room one day.
That's cool.
Because they didn't want it. I'm like, well, I'm tired of wasting things.
75, you say?
Yeah.
Let's
Hold
do it.
hold off on it now. Don't send it to me now.
No?
Because I'm very much you pay me upon delivery. I like kind of like.
Oh, you're one of those like honest guys. Okay.
Yeah, I really don't like. So that's the thing about me. I really don't like having people pay me when I don't have anything to deliver.
That's fair. That's good.
Like,
It's good morals. I like that.
It's weird. It's like because I'm a lot of times I like to think I'm really selfish, and I do think about money a lot, but I don't know. Like with our photographer Jared, like you said, I don't like taking his photos until I've paid him. I don't even with my band guys. I don't like if there's a chance for them to get paid and I'll just take the fall. I prefer them to get paid. I don't need the money.
Okay.
I have my own job. I can take care of myself. Everybody else in my band, everybody else I work with, they're doing this. Like this is part of their hustle. And I'm in a fortunate enough spots where it's like I can just do what I need to do and take care of myself. So it's like whenever we came back from tour last year, I was able to pay all my guys, the appropriate amount of money and split it up fairly evenly. And I think I gave myself like the least amount of cut compared to everybody else. Because everybody else had to drive just as far as me, had to haul their gear, had to be on time. So I'm very much a give credit where credit is due kind of person.
That's cool, man. I respect that. Thank you. I was gonna Venmo you right now, honestly.
No, I wouldn't.
I will. I don't even care.
I would advise against that because I'll forget about it. And that's how I know too. I will forget about it. I have terrible ADHD. Like, I'm like, I have $75. Where did I get this from? I don't know.
All right. Maybe I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's
We'll figure
cool.
it out. Just keep in touch with me on Instagram.
Just save it for me.
Yeah,
Don't sell it. Do not sell it.
Nobody wants this right now. So I'm like, you're the only one guy that wants it. So I'll keep it.
Dude, I love Post. He's my favorite artist. Like ever.
Yeah, no, I'll send you pictures of him
on my like, cause you know how they release like on your streams, like they show like who your number one artist. Post Malone.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, they just released. Do you use Apple Music or Spotify?
I use neither.
Really?
I use YouTube Music.
Nice. Yeah, and YouTube just released their replay today, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the notification for Apple Music.
Who's your number one?
I don't know. Do you want to find out? Do you want to find out right now?
Let's find out right now.
Let's find out right now. My number one. I'm willing to bet either this year it's going to be either Talla or Dayseeker.
You said Ty Dolla?
Talla.
Okay.
Tallah. Their vocalist is the guy that kind of taught me how to scream. I've been trying to, I guess, get a show with them for a while. I don't know. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. Apple Music replay.
You gotta share with the screen though.
Okay.
With the camera.
Play your highlight reel. So we got Apple Music replay 2025.
I just realized I can't show the music because, but yeah.
Yeah, have to kind of like.
But you said Talla was your you were top 500 for Talla.
Yeah, top 5 listeners in Apple Music at least.
That's cool.
One album took over the spot. Yeah, it was Creature in the Black Knight. I was hoping it would be Talla's new album, but
827 minutes. That's it, bro.
yeah, I mean it just came out like a month ago.
I mean, yeah.
How did each genre stack up? Your 2024 genre stayed on top. 2024. Oh yeah.
Well, let's go.
Oh yeah. It's still metal.
Yeah, Omens.
Bad Omens.
Share your insights. Yeah, you got that.
I'm interested in seeing like what would be my number one song The top artist is Dayseeker.
Let's go.
This was Dayseeker's year.
This is your Dayseeker year or what?
This is like my second Dayseeker year. I got into them a little more last year, and they kind of they almost took the crown from Bad Omens. Because Death of Peace of Mind has been my number one like stream song for like the last 3 years.
Nice.
So this might be the first time that they prevail. If I want to see if I can
Yeah, man.
get.
We're 2 hours and 17 minutes in, and I hate editing.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna make you. I'm not gonna. Make
It's
you
the
do
worst
too
thing in
much.
the world, but I really appreciate you, man, coming out here.
Yeah,
This was cool.
dude. Thank you for having me.
Is there-
This was a really cool experience.
Yeah, I'm glad, man. And I want to see what things are gonna happen in a year. I think a lot's gonna happen in a year. I mean, first of all, you're gonna have an album out.
Yeah, we're gonna have
That's kind of cool.
Broken Time. Mark my words, it's gonna happen this year. Broken Time's debut album, Letters to the Dead, is gonna be out. So kind of, I've realized I never really gave you an answer. I'm not trying to go on a huge tangent. Expect that album to be out at the earliest, maybe spring.
Okay.
I'm aiming for like spring, summer, fall at the very latest. Just because I don't know what this next year's gonna look like.
Are y'all gonna have like a watch party, or are you just gonna?
I've
just
thought
let,
I would
it
like
happen?
to. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do 2 album release parties, 2 album release shows. One in my hometown Temple, one in Austin. I don't know where I want to have them at. I think either the local bar and grill in Killeen or O'Brien's in Temple. And then if I can get Kick Butt Coffee, that would be cool because they're a really cool venue. Or Come and Take It, or even Delilah's.
Sounds like
All places I love, and that I think would be a really cool place to host a show like this, where those 3 venues have been very pivotal for at least my musician life.
That's
career.
cool, man. Well, let me know. I'll hear about it. I want to show up.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm not gonna let you miss.
Again, like y'all are the smallest band that I will see live. You know,
Which that's awesome. That's a great honor,
Dude.
honestly.
dude, today I released my podcast. I mean, I'm not bragging, but I'm just saying, like, I had a Pondering Burning Body on this podcast.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, that's cool.
like,
Like when you told me Upon a Burning Body, I'm like, you got connections, dog.
but he's really nice. He's really
Yeah.
nice. You know, he came on and we did the thing, and that's that. It's
dude.
just I'm super lucky. You know, I'm super blessed to have this opportunity.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, y'all are crazy good. Y'all are like up. Y'all are gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen, but something's gonna happen in like
appreciate that.
1 year, 5 years for sure. And I just can't wait. And I want to be the first to say you're on my podcast.
Yeah,
you're
dude.
one of the first ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm excited, bro. But thanks for coming out, bro. Once again, we'll talk soon. And I want that poster.
You're gonna get that poster, and like literally nobody else wants it.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yes, sir.